So then to recap, you worked your way back down through the towers a bunch. You killed a half orc. You sort of tricked a bunch of these guys who came running out because you had the rings on. You found a bunch of rings after fighting a demon that was being held in a circle by 3 wizards. You then found their quarters. And Harry, I believe it was you who rummaged through the trunks and found some spellbooks. Was that right?
No, I
found
thought someone found the spell books.
I
Wasn't me.
found I found one on a body.
Gotcha.
Because I picked all their pockets when they were dead,
Harry,
and the boys
Harry,
were
you
fighting.
found something in one of the chests, though, didn't you?
Thought so.
I wasn't paying attention
Yeah.
to what they found.
You had your own goodies.
Oh yeah, I mean I had a lot to keep track of.
Oh, hold on.
I actually DM'd it to you, Harry.
Oh, that's right. That's probably why I don't. Yeah.
So you did find a bunch of different things in a bunch of different rooms, and in terms of treasure and goodies, Alistair, you sort of gallivanted on your own momentarily.
This was Alistair's episode last week.
And after going across the ledge, you found yourself. Actually, we will bounce between those 2 rooms. We're going to start away from Alistair with the group at large. But Alistair, you bounced to a ledge, got attacked by a mimic chest. You were able to grab a number of magical focus items, orbs, wands, staffs, so on and so forth, out of the chest before jumping back over, catching on by a handhold, and then falling eventually.
Great cliffhanger for an episode.
And
Literal.
you fell down into a room where your orbs had been falling as well. The rest of you were about to attack or in the process of attacking multiple Zentarum bandits. The staffs had been fully put away. They were not attacking you anymore. And so that's where we're going to pick it up, is actually in combat, beginning with Victor.
All right.
It's already a good episode.
Yeah. So this is a surprise round, right?
This is a surprise round. That's correct.
Okay. So here's what I'm thinking for this fight is Zeusnu and Victor attack one of the guys, and then Volknar and Aerith. I was gonna have Aerith attack another guy, but I don't know if we're. I mean, I think he'll still be in this fight, right? Even though he's
He'll whatever you decide, I'm sure he'll roll with that.
All right. So yeah, Volknar and Aerith will attack another guy, and then Harold will do whatever he wants, and then hopefully by hopefully we'll have eliminated 2 of them, and then it'll just be 1v4. That's what I'm hoping. So I'll go. Victor will attack I don't know, how do I describe him? Can we
label them?
The one north, the most northern bandit guy.
The northernest.
Yeah.
Northernest.
We'll call him Bandit A. The easterly one will be Bandit B. The southern one will be Bandit C.
Okay.
Man with the plan right there. Like it.
You would like to attack that one. That is a hit.
Okay. I'll do a lot of damage. Okay, 12 damage. It's a good start.
Damage.
Yeah. All right. So then I'll let somebody else. I'll end my turn there. Although I was thinking, do I have any options? I know, like with my shield, can I use my shield as like an extra weapon and like do some damage with that, or have to wait for like a shield that can actually do that?
I believe there's a feat that lets you do that, or maneuvers that let you use like a shield bash.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say it would be like if you want to use it as like a 2-handed weapon and use your offhand to also attack. So I don't remember the rules for 2-weapon fighting off the top of my head, but I believe that in this instance we would just like say it'd be 1 plus your strength modifier.
Okay. So
let me see if I can find that.
Cause I know Shield Master is like, it would let me like do like a shove or like make him go prone, but I was just gonna see if I could
That's what I was wondering, if you're trying to damage him or move him.
Oh, damage. I would be trying to like get damage him, like uppercut him in the
Oh.
face with the shield, kind of a
I
thing.
see.
So when you take the attack action and attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand.
Oh, right.
So
Okay.
it's a normal melee weapon, right?
Yeah, the longsword is just like a martial, so I don't think that's light.
Yeah, no. I think like a short sword, a dagger, a kukri. There's like a number of things that are considered like light.
Cool.
So yeah, in this case you cannot.
Okay. Yeah, I'll end my turn there.
That brings us to Alistair. What would you like to do? Oh, sorry, Alistair. You are in a different space. We will skip you for now. Zusanu, what would you like to do?
Let's see. Do I want to get up close? Yeah, I guess let's fucking just get into it. Which one did you attack, Victor?
I think he's A. We can't see the A, but I think the one you're standing like
Use
right.
process of elimination.
Yeah,
It's not
the one you're standing right in front of.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll come over here and I'll attack B
Okay,
with shock and grasp.
Let's,
let's see it.
15.
That is a hit.
so
So you take 6 damage.
Okay. And you grab him. Where do you grab him on his body?
I guess I just like reach out and like grab his chest, like put my hand on his chest and shock him.
Gotcha. And you can see the electricity sort of coursing through him as you do this. Does not kill him, but he is hurt by this. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, I have advantage on attack rolls if these people are wearing armor made of metal. What are they wearing?
They're wearing leather armor, actually.
Ah, dicks.
Yeah.
I think that's all I can do. I think I'm out of tentacles.
Then, Harry, what would you like to do? Rolled. Geraldo Rivera.
He's rolling a firebolt, is what it
yeah,
looks
we don't
like.
know who he's attacking though. Hopefully, remember to focus attacks on. Let's focus our attacks here and try to take one out.
Harry focused his attack to take the guy out.
Yeah.
Which guy? A, B, or C?
C?
So that is a hit, and go ahead and drop that damage.
Spreading the damage out.
Yeah, spread it out.
Reach taking our own guy.
It's-
5 damage.
All right, 5 damage of a firebolt towards C, and you actually shoot up through like the banister because you're sort of down on the stairs a little bit. But you can just like stick your hand through and have full line of sight on him.
And then go back down the stairs.
You go back down the stairs and hide. Is that the idea?
Yeah, very much so.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull you to the side afterwards for that then. Skip this guy. Volknar, what would you like to do?
We said my plan was to attack C, right?
Go for it.
Okay. Can I walk here, or do I have to walk up and around?
Yeah, no, you're good. You can go up and around. Do you have enough movement to do that?
Okay.
He's
So
a big boy.
I'll just swing my great axe, regular great axe. I'm not gonna great weapon master attack.
Okay.
24
That is
to
a
hit.
that is a hit.
14 damage.
Wow. All right, 14 damage on that guy. He is bloodied. He's significantly hurt by this. Surprised, staggered. But we are going to go next. Is there anything else you'd like to do, or are you good?
Can I great weapon master attack as a bonus action?
So no, I don't believe so, because I think you have to drop somebody to 0 if you're using the first portion of the feat.
Okay. Although when I'm raged, I can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I still don't know how to play the game. Fucking 20 sessions in, but it's okay.
Oh, you're good. The specifics of some of these feats are a little wonky. Let's see. That brings us to Aerith. What would Aerith like to do?
He would use his scimitar to stab C.
All right, let's see it. Oh, am I supposed to roll for
Oh
that?
yeah,
My bad.
yeah. We don't
I
know.
can do that. Give me a moment. Scimitar. Can you guys see that?
Yeah. Looks like
Okay.
he missed.
So 7 is a miss. And I guess he would have to. So he doesn't have room to do that. Let me just double check something. So he could run up. Ooh, not really. Let's say he attacks up through the banister to do this. And that's partially why he missed. Is there anywhere you would like him to be after that miss?
I think he's good there. Just to
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. So that is the first surprise round. That brings us back to the top of the order to Victor. What would you like to do?
Victor will attack A again. His long sword. 15. 15 to hit.
Yep, that's it.
And 7 more damage to A.
All right. 7 more damage. This guy is also bloodied, but he is not dead. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay. Alistair, skip you for the moment. Zeusinu, what would you like to do?
Skip.
Let's see. Are these guys within 5 feet of each other, like A and B and B and C?
Yeah, they're all within 5 feet of. I mean, A and C are not within 5 feet, but B is within 5 feet of both.
Okay. So I am going to, I guess, hit B and C with Acid Splash. We have to beat a 14 dex saving throw.
All right. 14 dex. So the first one's a success. The second one is, wow, also a success.
Fuck both those guys.
Does that do half damage or 0?
No, 0. It's a cantrip.
Oh, wow. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Anything else you would like to do?
Nope. Just, I guess, quack disapprovingly at myself.
All right. Harry, what would you like to do? You're currently down the stairs.
Yeah, I guess head back up. And are these staffs, are they de-animated at this point, or are they just restrained?
They are fully restrained. And they're restrained basically by like straps of leather that have like a nail through one side and clip into a clasp on the other side. And they're like really taut on the staffs themselves. So there's very little chance that they can break out of this from what you can tell at a glance.
All right. Um, Harry will pull out the restraint rod and restrain number B.
The rod of binding. So you would,
Yeah.
would you like to
So
use
I'd run up
hold?
the stairs to the landing again, and
Okay.
then yeah, restrain B, so that my guys can gang up on him.
All right. So pointing the wand of binding and using hold person. Do I need to roll what type of check?
Let's read that. Binding. It casts one of the DC 17 old person.
Gotcha. So hold person. Wisdom.
Yeah, the wand has 7 to 8 gains, extend charge daily at dawn if you expend the wand's last charge. Okay, yeah, so just says
That-
DC 17.
It has more hold
Uh,
person than hold creature, I think is the way it worked. I forget.
It has hold more. It has
maybe the
5 hold
reverse.
monsters
Okay,
and
it's the
2 hold
reverse.
person.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you use up 2 of the charges to use hold person, which is a wisdom saving throw. So I failed that. So this guy is paralyzed. And I will put
Nice.
purple.
Wait,
So
how
he'll-
does that work? Did you say just in terms of how the charges at work?
So it used up 2 of the however many charges it has. Let me go back to the wand.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 7 charges and it regains charges per day. So like it looks like you just can like pulse it basically as long as you don't run out.
Yeah,
Even
that's
if you
exactly right.
yeah.
And it uses that is a full action to do so.
Yeah. All right, so I used 2. Oh, so the monster's actually like more to use. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And then I would yell out, "Get them, boys!"
All right. And so that guy is paralyzed. Letter B. That said, we do go to A, and A is going to turn and strike with his mace that he pulls. He pulls out like a club and just attempts to smack Victor in the head after being viciously attacked from behind multiple times. Does a 10 does not hit, does
It
it?
does not hit. Yeah.
So he'll take his second attack, and a 9 does not hit either. Can he do anything else there? So the only reason he did not get advantage from pack tactics is because his ally is incapacitated. So I guess we're gonna move on from that guy. Volknar, what would you like to do?
I'll just swing at C again. The great axe.
Okay.
Classic move.
Gash him up.
Ooh, 7 to hit.
Fuck, I jinxed
That
you.
is a miss.
Fuck, I'm sorry.
I am return.
Okay. B is paralyzed, so he does not get a turn, and at the end of each of its turns, it can make a wisdom saving throw. So he will make a wisdom saving throw, and he failed. C. C will duck under Volknar's axe and will take 2 attacks with his mace. First one would be a miss, I assume.
What was it?
It was a 6.
Oh yes.
Does a 14 hit for the second attack?
AC of 15, so it's a miss.
Oh,
Nice.
narrowly.
And so even though you didn't connect with your axe, your like miss causes you to dodge out of the way of the first attack, and then as you lift your axe back up, you block the second attack. Aerith,
Nice.
well, now it is your turn. Welcome back to the game. You are currently on the third level, you believe, of Kolat Towers. Towers made by some wizard brothers. You've explored down to the depths of this tower, defeating a few different creatures. I'm not sure if you've seen the VOD, so I'm just trying to catch you up.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the VOD.
No worries. The TLDR is you guys have obtained a few rings, and you are working your way through the tower, trying to either find, what these rings activate, or where to go to try to find one of the Eyes of Galore. And so you're sort of battling your way through the tower at this point.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Okay, what spell slots do I have?
I think you have 2 level 2s left. Or maybe 1. You have 3 total, right?
3, yeah.
So you have 2 left. I burned one last time. You killed a very powerful enemy with it.
When did my kill count?
I mean,
Um,
I assume so.
okay, so all the first levels are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cantrips don't use spell slots though.
I guess I could cantrip.
Do it up.
Chill touch.
Chill touch.
With an 18 hit.
That is a hit. And are you attacking A, B, or C?
Take a B before he comes back into the fight.
Nice. All right. So that is a hit. Let's see the damage roll. 5 damage. And you can see through the paralysis as the the touch takes hold on him, this sort of like necrotic cold pass over his chest. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that'll be my turn.
Okay. You hear a rustling in the room beyond, and somebody being like, "What's going on out there? Everything all right?" But nothing else happens besides that. Victor, and you heard that through the door closest to A. Victor,
Okay.
it is your turn.
Yeah, just take another shot at almost at
Stab
A
in the neck.
again.
That is a
With
hit.
another 8 damage.
He is looking pretty rough.
I'll um I'll go at a trip. I'll do a trip attack on him.
Okay.
Sweep the leg.
Yeah, let's see if we can. It's 3 more
So strength-
damage.
Strength saving throw. He's able to jump out of the way just in time,
Okay.
but he does take the extra damage from it.
Okay.
He's not dead. He's nearly dead,
Oh man.
but he stays standing. Skip over Alistair for the moment. Zusanu, what would you like to do?
I'm going to shocking grasp one of them again. Wait, no, are all three of them still up?
Yes.
So I'm gonna do the same thing, acid splash. B and C.
So I believe B is actually going to fail right off the bat.
Oh, because he's paralyzed?
Yeah, I'm just double checking. Yeah, automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws.
Nice.
So you can go ahead and roll damage for that guy at the very least. Let me roll this other one. He will make his saving throw, but you do hurt B for
3 whole damage.
3 points of damage. Thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to do before we go to Harry?
Nope, that's it for me.
All right, Harry, what would you like to do?
So is my wand, is this like a focus? I'm sorry, what's it called?
An arcane focus?
No, like concentration. Or can I like do other things now, or is this just kind of like me? I have to hold this wand.
So
Usually.
hold magic is, or hold person, I mean, is a concentration spell.
Okay.
You can attack with like firebolt, for example, but you can't
Okay.
use like polymorph or another concentration spell.
Okay. Then I guess I'll attack him. He's weak. See.
C and A.
A is super close to dead.
All right, Harry. Will shoot over at A. Try to finish him off then.
All right, aiming up
Dude.
the stairs, the wand still in hand.
Yeah.
Are you
with,
using
my
firebolt?
other hand? Yeah, with firebolt out of my other hand.
So you can actually shoot it out of the wand if you want to, because it does count as an arcane focus. Not that
Sure.
it does anything different, but
Yeah. Yeah, firebolt. 21 to hit.
that is a hit.
7 damage.
Describe your kill.
Oh, firebolt. Like hits him in the shoulder, lights him on fire, and he falls to the ground.
Gotcha. And as your wand hand is still pointing through the railing towards B, basically through the legs of Victor, with your hand you toss this firebolt and nail A in the shoulder as Victor hits him with his sword in the midst of the trip attack, and he crumples over dead. He's dead. Volknar, what would you like to do?
Just swing my my great axe and see again. 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Ooh, max damage, 16.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Go ahead and describe your kill.
Faulkner readies his axe, pulls it behind him, and just fucking cuts the dude's torso in half.
Down like horizontally or vertically?
Horizontally.
Okay. And blood begins to pool at your feet, and he falls over, like his fingers and legs sort of twitching momentarily, and the body lies there in front of you. Anything else? Do you want to move or anything?
Yeah, I'll go here. And that's it.
Okay. This guy will not do anything. He will make a saving throw on the end of his turn. Did you say it was a DC 17? I believe that's what you said for this guy.
I mean, if a 17 doesn't do it, then that that's
Yeah, it's it's a DC 17, so he saved. So he will be unparalyzed at the beginning of his next turn. He does have reactions, so attacks of opportunity, but that was his full turn. Aerith, what would you like to do?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
You're coming through a little fuzzy.
Barely, but yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Someone's downloading something. That's what it sounds like.
I mean,
No, it's I have crisp on.
Hmm. Turn that off then. Maybe. I don't know.
Is that porn?
Downloading porn.
Okay. Hello? Is this
It's still,
better?
keep talking. Give us a 1, 2, 3.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Nah, still the same, but
It's pretty
You sound
wonky.
very robotic.
yeah.
I get echoes too sometimes.
So it seems like a connection thing.
Okay. Let me just do my turn anyway. So is there only one left?
Yes.
And he's the one who was paralyzed, right?
He was paralyzed. He's not paralyzed any longer. Yeah.
Let me pull the hit on this motherfucker. It's a 19 hit.
Yes.
A 1 damage.
Oh. Now that he's not paralyzed, as he was sort of breaking out of it, your chill touch sort of just brushed against him. Hence why it did so little damage on this roll. You can still see him sort of flinch away from the necrotic sort of spread on him where it brushed, but not that much impact. The death knell that Volknar landed on the other individual caused the grunting and then this shriek, thump, thump, onto the ground, and then death like sequence of sounds. The guy who had yelled in the other room is like, what the fuck's going on? And he begins to open the door, which I will.
Victor, get the door.
oh.
Hold the door.
What's behind that door?
Hold the door. Hold the door. Hodor.
Yeah,
See. So he's sort of like opening the door right now.
that's back
See
when Game of
what's
Thrones
going
was
on.
good.
Let's see. Ah, stupid thing.
You guys see that dragon show's happening?
Which dragon show?
Game of Thrones spinoff is a go.
Oh yeah,
wow.
with Targaryens. It's like
Yeah.
1,000 years before or something.
We'll do this. There we go. So you can sort of see him opening the door, but that's going to be his full turn, and that brings us back to Victor. What would you like to do?
We're gonna try. We're gonna take a swipe at B. Is B the one that's left?
Yep.
Okay.
No, just swing at the dead guy.
12.
That is a hit.
Okay. Only
guy's got weak ass
6
armor.
damage. And then we'll. I assume I'll get an attack. They'll take attack opportunity if I move towards D, right? If I go
That is
right there.
No, you're still within range, so that's okay.
Okay, yeah, we'll end our turn at the door. Yeah, end the turn there.
Okay. Zusunu, what would you like to do?
I am going to shocking grasp B.
Okay.
14 to hit.
Yep, that is a hit.
8 damage.
All right. And the electricity courses through him. He is looking quite injured at this point. He's been paralyzed, he's been struck, he's been electrocuted. He's not doing well. Anything else?
Nope. Just stay right here, I guess.
Barry, what would you like to do?
Try something cool.
Try so hard, got so far.
I know that one.
All right, Harry's gonna try to try it again. We'll do lightning lure.
Hmm.
He's going to lightning lure D, and hopefully pull him into an attack of opportunity through an attack of opportunity of Volknot.
Lots of question marks in that
He's just
statement.
gonna like phase through Victor and go to Volknar.
Hold on, how does this go
I
again?
meant Victor. I said Volknar.
That would be pretty cool if it works like that.
I think it does. I mean, if he doesn't, I think
think
he has to
it
do a strength save. Or he gets-
Motherfucking forced
So he gets
opportunity attacks.
yeah, that's what I'm
Forceful.
hoping. So he has to make
It's some Darth Vader shit right here. Come to me.
a 15 feet, a strength saving throw, or be pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards me. If he lands within 5 feet of me, he takes a 1d8 lightning. So it's like a scorpion with like lightning.
But you're like a magic guy. You don't have like a physical thing doing it. So
Strength 14 save.
that's
All
why I
right.
said Darth Vader.
Let's see. Sorry, I was just reading opportunity attack to see like if. Okay, so he makes the save.
So I guess
Unfortunate.
nothing happens.
Does he not take any damage?
Save or
it's-
suck. That's
He only
unfortunate.
he only takes
Oh.
damage even he has to get like proximity to me. So even if it succeeds and he doesn't get within proximity, it won't do damage.
Gotcha. Sorry, I thought it was a first level spell.
It's a fizzle.
But it sort of hits the door just past Victor. And so Victor, out of your periphery, you suddenly see this like it's really weird. It's almost like a fishing lure goes by, like a little ball, but it's lightning and then it like hooks onto the door and just turns into nothing.
And then I guess Harry's gonna jump up onto the landing
Okay.
and come over to like by the wall of staffs behind
Gotcha. Can
my
I just
team
get an
here.
athletics check for that? Because you
Yeah.
sort of have to pull yourself up and then climb over.
Yeah, how about an acrobatics jump?
Yeah, that's fine.
15.
Yeah, no issues. You're able to do so relatively dexterous.
Kind of
He's
like jump
slick.
over the banister.
Yeah. Volknar, what would you like to do?
Swing my great axe to this guy. 24 to hit.
Oh,
That is a solid hit.
Ooh, almost max damage. 15.
he does what he's made for.
Go ahead and describe how you kill this guy.
Yeah, he picks his great axe and just like slams it right into his chest, and then he uses his foot to kick him off it and pull his great axe out.
Okay. And as you do so, he goes flying back into the two stabs behind him, blood smearing all over them as he falls and slumps to the floor, dead.
Vulcan will then scream, "Let's go!"
Damn, Volknar.
What a display.
Aerith, what would you like to do?
Are there any foes left?
There is the one in the doorway being engaged by Victor.
Then I will attack that foe.
You sound good right now, by the way.
Yeah, much better.
Okay. 18.
That is a hit. So the cold hand reaches out, deals 4 damage.
Gives him a little tickle.
Yeah, it's a little tickle this time. That's what it does.
Right under his chin.
Yeah, it burns his throat.
Ooh, and it actually leaves like a skeletal-looking handprint in that location. And he sort of grabs at it like, what the fuck is happening out here? And he will see Victor. He will see Volknar screaming, let's go, as you pull the axe out of this man's chest. And he's like, Bob, no! And he's going to attack Victor twice
Big
with
mistake.
his mace.
Oh.
20 to hit.
That'll hit.
9 to miss. And he will end up doing 6 points of damage.
Okay.
That said, it is your turn.
All right. Would I have the option to like grab him and throw him into the room with everybody?
Yes, that would be a grapple check.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Rolled a nat 20 on that.
Oh.
Wow.
Nice.
I rolled a natural 19 and got a 21, but I
Damn.
failed.
So the plan, yeah, I wanted to like grab him and basically like throw him next to Volknar.
You have no problem doing that.
Join your dead friend.
Yeah,
Do I
so
get an
there's-
attack of opportunity?
throw him like right there. Yeah.
It's like Volknar's the executioner at this point.
I mean, you are still effectively like grappling him. So
You're
if
holding him in place.
Oh, okay, cool.
in fact, I would say Volknar is going to get advantage on his next attack because of this.
Nice.
So that would be a full action. So if you have a bonus or move,
This is getting good.
Oh no, yeah, we're just holding. Okay, we're just gonna hold him. Just hold him.
okay.
This is sick.
Zeusanu, what would you like to do?
If I shocking grasped the guy that Victor was holding, would I hit him too?
Yeah, I actually think you. So he would have to make the saving throw as well. I would say.
I don't know. I don't want to hit him too.
Just poke him with your dagger or something.
Yeah, I guess I'll just poke him in the belly with my dagger.
Okay.
$17 to hit.
And you get advantage on that. So he's going to take at least 5 points of damage. Did you roll advantage on that, or?
Yeah, I got a 3 on the second one.
Okay. So he'll take the 5 points of damage from your dagger, which you thrust up into his stomach. You sort of miss in the midst of the grapple, so you only like slice the outside of his belly instead of like really thrust into his gut. But it's gonna hurt. Anything else, or on to Harry?
I'll back up to let the boys have more room.
Gotcha. Harry, what would you like to do?
Harry's gonna look around the room and assess the situation, and then his eyes are gonna catch one of the staffs on the wall next to him, and he's gonna grab it and release it from its thing, but like hold on to it, and just kind of hold it.
Cool. Can I just get a strength check?
If I have to. 14.
Um. Yeah. Let me just check something. So I got an 8 overall. It's like not vibrating, but struggling in your hands, but you hold it without too much issue.
Do we ever learn how to
Yeah.
like use these things, or are they gonna turn bad guys if we let them go?
I mean, they did attack you already. The only reason they ever stopped attacking you was because they were um restrained back onto the wall.
What's your play with this, Harry?
Well, right now, I don't know which one did I grab. Which one is this one?
This one would be, let me double check that, because there were a number of like odd or strange
Yeah, they
looking
were
ones.
they were very specific. So, how many were there?
There were 6 total, half dozen, and this one,
On a roll.
'Cause, I might be with you, Harry. I kind of want a cool staff too.
Well, regardless, I'm either gonna keep it. At minimum, it's gonna replace my bow staff and just be a cool ornate bow staff.
this would be a twisted birch branch, but it's
Yeah, I'm into
like
that. Yeah.
5 feet long and decently sized.
Does Harry have any sense of what if it was elemental at all?
Not at a glance.
Alright. Then Harry would just kind of like twirl it around, like a bow staff, like a little like circular kind of, and then that's it. Just hold on to it though.
Okay,
Not really do anything.
gotcha. Um, all right, that brings us to Volknar.
All right. And you said I get advantage.
You do.
So if I great weapon master attack, I'll just roll a flat die.
You would roll 2 dice, and then you would subtract 5.
Oh, okay. 2 at advantage.
Yep. So, or you would roll 2 die for the advantage, and then you would still subtract 5 from the result, but you're more likely going to hit because of the advantage.
Okay. 22.
That is a hit.
10 plus 10. 20 points of damage.
Your axe sinks deep into this man's back. He is still struggling. He has gone down on one knee, and you can begin to see the life ebbing away out of him. That would be your turn. Is there anything else you want to do, or should we go to Aerith?
You go to Aerith.
All right, Aerith.
Time for murder. Am I clear to hit him with a chill touch?
Yeah, definitely.
24.
And it hits.
1 damage. So not that much.
Go ahead and describe your kill.
Oh
That's
shit!
enough.
That's
That's enough.
Nice.
So he my chill touch, the skeletal arm. He takes the guy by the throat and chokes him like Bart.
Gotcha. And you can see this guy basically lifted up both. It kind of looks like it's because of your chill touch, and you can't fully see that it's actually Volknar trying to lift his axe up out of this guy's back. And as he twists the axe, you can see that it probably hits like a nerve, and his arms begin sort of flopping back and forth. And you can see the chill touch. It looks like he's like force choking him up into the air as this is happening. This guy's dead. Volknar, you can get him off of your axe at this point. There's viscera and gore all through the floor here. Harry, can I get another strength check just for you to hold on to the staff?
Mm.
If we put it back in the restraints,
Well,
I can use identify on it. We might be able to figure out how to take him home.
So you continue to hold on without issue.
oh good.
What are you doing with the staff? Before we skip over to Alistair, let's resolve that.
If we're out of, are we out of combat? We're good now.
Depends on what you do with
For
the
now.
staff.
Yeah, but okay. Harry's gonna point the staff at the wall where no one is, the back
Okay.
wall of the stairs, and try to like shoot it.
So like try to cast a spell through it.
Yeah, try to like use it. See if however he thinks would do
Make an
anything if it would. Yeah.
make an Arcana check and pick one of your cantrips.
Okay. Let's go with a 12 for Arcana and let's try a Ray of Frost. He would try to surge some ice through it.
Okay. So you believe that your ray of frost should go off appropriately. In fact, you can see it sort of forming on your hands. You recited the incantation correctly, and yet as you attempt to push it through this object, there's no arcane focus to capture it and funnel it. And so you feel it like casting directly into the staff itself. So go ahead and roll damage on that.
Damage on it
Yep,
would
on the ray of frost.
be 8.
Okay. And as you pour this magic into the staff effectively, you cast Ray of Frost on the staff instead of through it. It crackles with ice along it. Are you still holding on to it fully, or would you like to drop it? But it is
Uh,
being hurt by this.
yeah. Oh. Yeah, no, I would still hold on to it. I would, out of fear that it would like attack us or something.
Okay.
Oh.
Nonetheless, it does freeze and stops struggling, and then begins to crack where it was frozen.
All right, I would look at Zeusanu and ask him if he could dispel it. for me.
Spell magic on it, or dispel your
Ye-
spell on it.
The staff it's yeah, no, dispel the staff itself.
Possibly. I have identify and detect magic.
You don't have dispel magic?
No, so I can
Oh.
figure out like if it's enchanted or if it's, I don't know, one of those like it's just a bad guy that we have to fight, or if it's something neat that we can use.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna like shoot something. Thought I'd be able to use its ability, but I guess maybe if it is a creature, then of sorts, or if it's just an enchanted item.
I'd have to cast one of those spells on it, but they're rituals, so they take 10 minutes. So like
Uh,
maybe like me and you would have to chill here with the stash for a little bit while the boys went a pillaging. I don't know how much we want to split
After
up.
this, we're gonna realize we haven't seen Alistair in like an hour, and we're gonna go find him.
All right, how's this? You guys decide what you want to do. Let's switch over to Alistair at this point. It has been a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna run upstairs real quick. So go ahead, Alistair.
Alistair, you find yourself in a room. Let me get the specifics here. You find yourself in a musty library. There's a spiral staircase to your left. There's a suit of dented plate armor standing in the center of the room, held up. It looks to be of an older design. Uh, and you believe this because you've not seen, and you've seen like one or two knights walking the streets of Waterdeep. You've not seen anyone wearing armor of this style. In particular, the shoulders are now more rounded these days. The edges are less defined generally of some of the suits of armor you've seen stylized throughout the city. This appears antique in fashion. Um, you notice that there are tomes packed into built-in bookshelves, and a tall alcove above each shelf holds a stone gargoyle. An in-progress game of dragon chess sits on a marble table in a reading nook to the northeast.
Say that again.
A in-progress game of dragon chess
Oh,
sits on a
dragon
marble.
chest. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said chest.
No, chess.
Okay. Well, good. I'm glad you didn't say chest. Alistair, having just run away from a mimic and dropped a bunch of things on the ground, uh, will see if he can quickly gather the things on the ground, put them in the backpack, and then try to hide.
And
And
you can do so.
I'd basically want to like be heading around here towards the stairs when I go to hide, essentially.
So the staves don't fit in the backpack. The wands, the orbs, the arcane crystals, they all can fit into your bag without issue. It's getting a little crowded at this point, and then you have to hold on to the staves under your arm.
How many
Uh,
staffs is it?
I believe it was.
Let me see.
I'll
You,
tell you.
you DM me. Let me see. 4 rods, 6.
Oh, sorry, the rods. It's 4 rods. Those rods are
The
like
staffs.
3. Yeah, they're like 3 feet long, so they're not like fully staves. If a wand is under like a foot, the rods are like 3 feet. A staff would be like 5 to 6 feet.
Is there any way I could like secure it to my bag, like on the outside?
You can have them poking out of the top, I would actually say.
Okay. All right.
Um,
Well, either way, I'd be like fiddling with that as I'm trying to like hide and go around the stairs.
that's fine. And you can roll a stealth check to do so.
Sure.
21. Okay. You believe that you're hidden. You make it to the stairs, and would you like to go back up to the second level?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you find yourself at the top of the stairs here. I will put everyone either over on the stairs over here as if they were upstairs. Where would you like to go? What would you like to do?
So when I round the stairs here and like peek around the corner, is the mimic still there?
The mimic is still there. It licks its it like has its tongue out and it's sort of like licking where the edge of the treasure chest should be, as if it's licking its lips, and then closes its mouth and seems to quiver, shiver, and settle back into fully chest form.
Okay. Well, then Alistair tiptoes towards the door and put my head against it because this is where I last saw the boys, right? Was over here.
Yeah. You can hear the sounds of a fading battle upstairs. Let's go! And then
Alistair proceeds in, goes towards the noise.
okay. And as you do so, you notice a door is open to your left. There's a dead orc in this room as you walk in. He's like bled all onto the carpet. A book is sort of lying asunder. Yeah,
It's like somewhere around
exactly.
here, right?
That's exactly right.
Alistair
It,
just like turns him over to see if he can see like anything. It could be bulging in his pockets.
let's see.
This is a quick, like he's not being thorough here. He's just as he's passing by.
So that would be.
Any junk, any garbage, any trash?
He had. Right one.
By bulge, I don't
Sorry.
mean Alistair's gay, just to
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
clarify.
A big old bulge.
Why would
He
you care about a dead
has.
man's dick? Come on.
He has. So I believe that he had already had his money taken off of him.
Okay. That's fine. I was just, playing the character. He would quickly examine him, see if he looked like he had anything before he proceeded towards the boys.
Not at this time.
Okay. That's fine. Alistair would proceed towards the noise.
Okay. So going through the door down here, you make your way up the stairs to everyone else. Let's see. So now you can join us here. They are basically wrapping up with the battle, and Harry is holding on to the staff. What are you doing with the staff, Harry?
I think he said he went to run upstairs.
Oh, that's right.
Well, Alistair would basically around the corner and say, "Oh, hey lads,
Oh, Alistair.
what's
Where have
going
you
on here?"
been?
Yeah, Zeus
Oh,
knew would like
hello, Alistair.
eye the stuff sticking out of his bag and be
I was
like,
gonna say,
so,
you notice Alistair has a big
what'd you-
fat sack on his
Yeah.
back right now.
what'd you find over there, Mr. Claus?
He kind of just like looks over his shoulder and is like, "Oh, I know a few things here and there.
Some good things?
Well, certainly not bad." Kind of just like adjusts his backpack.
But more importantly, what'd you find wandering around this place?
Oh my god, there's terrible things here, terrible creatures you wouldn't even know. He's like, "Have you guys ever seen a chest attack?"
What?
Yeah. He's like, and Alistair goes, "Get this. I was minding my own business, looking through a chest, and then another one attacks me.
You say you got attacked by a chest?
Yeah, big teeth, everything." He kind of like does like a jaw motion with
Oh
his
my
hands.
god, Alistair, are you on the drugs?
He looks around at everybody and then looks back at you. He's like, "No. Why would you say that?"
Roll
Are
a
you sure
persuasion
it
check.
wasn't a cartoon character? You're
Roll a
driving?
persuasion check.
That's
Yeah, it is
No-
persuasion because he is not under the influence.
yeah. I'll just say you pass. You
Oh
passed.
yeah, 19.
Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I'll believe you, Alistair.
He's like, "Look at these. I
yeah,
have proof. There's the treasures I
is
was getting
it-
from one chest, and the other one attacked me."
Did you
He like opens his bag.
did you kill it? Like a
He shakes his head.
fearsome warrior? No.
Nah, shakes his head. He's like, "No way. That thing had big teeth."
All right.
He's like, those teeth might even pierce that armor." And he kind of like nudges you on the shoulder.
Oh, okay.
You need to restrain a creature, and Harry walks forward, slapping the wand in his hand.
"Oh, you mean this one I found?"
Going to?
He's like, Alistair kind of jiggles and like twirls it in his hands like a drumstick. Then he gives it back. He's like, "I think it's best suited for you for now, but yes, this would be very helpful." He kind of just like thumbs over his shoulder. He's like, "We should get going. Unless you guys are you finished up here?" He looks at the dead bodies.
I mean, we just gotta
Yeah,
relieve
yes,
them of
the weapon
their whatever they have on them, and
Well, he points,
He-
gestures
Harry-
towards this room. He's like, "I mean, what's over here?"
Well, Harry shows him his staff that he's holding.
Make another strength check for that, Harry.
Hey,
It's
Oh my
still
God.
struggling.
you gotta put that thing away.
I need someone to help me with it.
What is that, mate?
This is one of the staffs that attacked us. I want to keep it. As Harry struggles to. Oh no. 2.
Okay, so it slips out of your grasp.
No! Grab it!
It will take a quick attack at you as it does so. And an 18 is going to hit. So it's going to do 2 points of damage. It sort of slips out of your grasp and then smacks you on the head. If anybody would like, they can take a reaction against it to try to grab it.
Early voice.
Someone grab it.
Oh, sure. Let's grab it.
Alistair does a backwards roll.
Back down the stairs a little bit.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
So Volknar, Victor, Zusanu, which one of you would like to try to grab this thing?
I'll try to grab it. What's the roll?
I would just say a dexterity saving throw.
7.
You miss, and it slips by you. Victor, if you would like, you can try.
Victor is not interested in the staff.
Okay.
Just gonna let it go.
Yeah.
It will take another attack against Harry, unless Harry, you can grab it out of midair.
Yeah, wants to try.
You can try, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to take an attack against you.
Yeah, I want to try.
Okay.
A dex, you think?
Yeah.
And
Let's see. Good enough.
all right.
All
And
right.
then if Harry's able to like grab hold of it, then he would frantically be looking around at his gang to see if anyone could spell magic. Who else can?
Alistair
Aerith?
says. Alistair
Aerith?
says, "What the hell is that thing?"
It's one of the staffs. It's
Let's strap it up to the wall and then we'll examine it.
all the other ones are up there.
Alistair vigorously nods. Yeah, do that.
This one keeps trying to attack us.
Kill it or put it on the wall with the
Yeah,
rest.
the longer you hold that thing, the more strength saves you're gonna have to do, or whatever. Just do something with it.
And Alistair looks to Volknar to help the skinny boy here.
I'll help him.
Okay. So do you guys strap it back down onto the wall?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else can we do with it?
Okay. So you strap it back down to the wall and it continues to struggle. All 6 of the staves on the wall are continuing to struggle to get out of their bonds. None of them can do so, however. And you slip it into place appropriately. It's going to stay there. It's not going to be able to get away. If you would like to do anything, Zusanu or Harry, give a shout. Otherwise, the door to the north is fully open. There is a door to the east / like southeast near Volknar. So if you guys would like to explore further, you may.
I'm gonna cast Identify on these. I guess on at least one of these things.
Okay.
Well, these guys explore these like rooms right next to us. Just shout if you need some backup.
If that door's already open, Alistair would jiggle this doorknob here.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm just going to open both rooms simultaneously. All right. So there are 2 rooms that you can see into. The one to the southeast that Alistair just opened would be a holding cell. So the door to this room has actually a narrow set of bars set into it. And as you open it,
Is it vacant?
it is vacant, I believe. No, I'm sorry, it is not.
Oh.
Ooh.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
No, this could be good. Let's see who's in here.
there is a gargoyle,
Oh.
and yet it has the voice of a feminine being.
Oh
Let me
no.
just place something here.
A
Feminine
lady.
gargoyle.
A feminine gargoyle.
This is bad.
This is
I can't be
relatively
enchanted though,
gargoyle.
so it's good for me. But bad for you guys.
Like that
And-
old gargoyle cartoon.
Gargoyles? That shit was great.
What was
That
it?
that
Is
was
that
dope. That was
called
a good show.
gargoyles?
I think it was.
That's
Yeah.
100% what I'm
Gargoyle.
picturing.
Yeah.
That's what these gargoyles look like. No
There
one
was a
can
lady
choose
one,
what
wasn't
they
there?
are. Yeah, there was.
It was totally a lady gargoyle.
Okay.
And so you can hear this voice. A raspy voice calls out from beyond, from the gargoyle. If you be good, let us rid these towers of evil's stench. If you be evil, open the door so we may battle, and eternal boredom can end. And as you open the door, she turns and says, "So, good or evil, which are you?"
Alistair nods and then gives a little curtsy and says, "Good."
She gives you a look up and down.
Do I need to roll deception?
I'm going to say yes, but you are not evil. So because you said good, I will say yes. Roll deception.
Oh. All right. I got a 6.
Let's check that.
Nat 1.
Insight. You be not good, and yet I do not fully see reason to slay you down.
He looks up her right in the eye and says, "Good to you at least." Gives her a wink.
If gargoyles could blush, it would be blushing.
Alistair's a strapping young lad. Well, for an elf, he's young.
Older
What
than
are you
though.
doing here? And are you letting me free?
He kind of tries to hide his bag with the, poking out with goods, and he's like, just doing a bit of exploring, looking for a couple things here and there. Smiles, and he's like, and
Um,
he like turns to the side, like opens the door. He's like, "You're free to go, right? You won't hurt us." He looks to his comrades.
I will not hurt you if you not hurt me. Letting me free would make Manchun quite upset, I suspect. But me quite happy.
Elster stops her if she starts moving. He's like, "Who's this? Menshun? Who's that?"
You know not the master of these towers?
I mean, I ran into a spooky statue, and he looks to the boys. He's like, "Oh, that's right. I meant to tell you guys. I saw some crazy shit in one of these chambers." He's like,
Oh
"You guys
yeah.
wouldn't happen to know anything about it, would you?"
We're busy getting our asses beat by a bunch of floating sticks. I'll believe a floating statue.
Well, there was some, yeah, this statue. It spoke to me. Something about, I don't know. I forget what it said exactly, but it seemed important.
Good thing you forgot it.
No, I told you just now, and he points to this lady. She knows him apparently.
No. That statue would be of Dulak Kolat, the original maker of this tower. I was speaking of Manchun, the current resident. Uh, look, uh, some words of wisdom before I part. This tower was created by a few wizards. They don't live here anymore. It's been taken over by this new man, Manchun. He's quite the bastard. He kept me locked up here because he was amused by me. Um, he lives in what you would refer to as an interdimensional sanctum, sort of beyond. If you can find the portal, I believe it's in the second tower. You can get to it. But Dulak Kolat uh, darkened my doorstep, roughly a few years ago, 10, I assume, at this point, um, and captured me and put me in this gargoyle. So I would like very much to leave and go home. So, if I may do so,
Before she
can I
left,
leave?
I want to ask her if she knew anything about these staffs.
Staffs? Oh, you mean the animated staffs that were bludgeoning you out there?
Yeah, and do you know of any way for us to take them home and not have them hit us?
Um, Dulak never used them as anything more than ornamentation. My suspicions are that they are enchanted to attack you and would require quite a bit of work to ensure that they don't attack you again.
All right.
Listen,
Well, thanks.
forget the staffs. They're fine. They're good where they are. But hear this. We actually run a business. And he looks at the boys. Very profitable business. Is that right? And
That was right.
anyway, if you ever need any help, it seems like you're in a rough spot. Apparently, this isn't your original body. He looks her up and down. He's like, maybe we might be able to help in some way.
Ugh. That would be most appreciated. What is the name of your business, good sirs?
He kind of puffs out his chest. Prestige Worldwide.
Misty- So much has changed in the 10 years I've been gone. I've never heard of such a business, but I may stop by. What quarter does it live in?
He
Used
looks
to
at
be
the
the old Troll Skull Manor.
yeah, Joel Skull Manor. It's that's us.
That old place? Have you renovated it? It was quite the dump.
Oh, it's beautiful now. You should see it.
North Ward it is. Well then, I will take my leave. And you can see her wings like sort of like rotating a little bit on her back, and she's like stretching them out. Let's see if I can give these a real go. Can somebody smash that window open over there for me? And she points to the one that you're standing near, Aerith.
Window. You want a window smashed?
Oh, they're opened. Either way, I'm gonna give these wings a try.
Watch out for the force field.
Force field. Is that still thing still up? How the bloody hell do I get out of here?
Well, I think there's a rune at the top of this place. Maybe you destroy it, you can get out that way. It'll drop the force field, maybe.
I don't know. I guess I could try. I haven't used any magic since I've obtained this body.
Why don't you come with us? We'll probably come across this rune. We might maybe we could use
Well,
your help.
It was the
You
one we
seem
already saw
capable,
when we fought
young
the
gargoyle
skull.
lass.
I mean, but yeah, you might not be able to leave just yet until the force field's down. But there's another way if you don't mind the sewers or wherever. Where we come from? Do you think it would still be open?
It was a bit of a tunnel. You'd have to pry open the trap door for her to go back
Does
down in.
Does Alistair think this one here could make the strength check?
Roll a perception check.
Another one. I'm just rolling ones all day.
You have no idea. Probably.
Alistair scratches his head. He's like, "You feel strong."
Well, I feel stiff.
Well, we know another way. They would bypass the force field, but the thing is, there's a big door, and he kind of like he looks at Volknar. He's like, "That one actually seemed to struggle with the door, so I don't know. You think you could handle it?"
Well, tell me where it is. I'll give it a try. And if you can, take down this damned force field if you have a moment.
Do you know anybody who is So here's a question. Do you know what the force field is keeping out exactly, or who?
Oh,
Keeping in.
fair point. As she hears you say that, Volknar, look, I don't believe it was meant to keep anyone in. My understanding is that Dulak himself put it up 10 odd years ago or more. And it was mostly meant to keep out meddling fools like myself. That said, I suspect that the Zentarums, I believe they call themselves, have been using it as a base of hiding for illicit purposes. And ever since, it's to keep out everyone. Especially the likes of you, by the looks of it, as she's like wading through the viscera and gore all over the floor.
Alistair like kicks the blood off his boots. He's like, "Yeah, they probably didn't want us here."
Fair
Me,
enough.
me and Harry
Yes.
are spotless though.
Nasty lot, from what I can tell. Well then, how's this? I will take up residence in a more comfortable area. Is the entire tower clear, or where should I go?
Alistair kind of does you know, he puts his hand up flat, then moves it side to side. He's like, more or less. He's like, "Yeah, watch out for a mimic." Besides that, I mean, it's pretty much clear up in the top region of this tower. But like I said, there's that statue of the old master. Still, it's across the way by the bridge.
Let me see if she knows anything about that. Give me just gonna do a quick roll. The knowing Dulak, it could be booby trapped. I swear he had more bark than bite.
I mean, I've never seen a moving statue, so I immediately left. So it's
Fair
beyond my
point.
what I know.
And she goes, and yet here I am as well.
Well, you're different. You're nice. This guy seemed mean.
He was a bit of a twat.
Well, I'm sure we'll run into each other at some point.
All right, and she begins to like clunk down the stairs, making her way down. She sort of slides past you, Aerith.
Alistair told her both where like the rune is and where we originally came in, so she can do what she wants, whichever way she wants to go.
Okay. And she waddles off, searching for an exit. What would you guys like to do?
Alistair just like leans in the door. He's like, "Oh, that was interesting."
Making all sorts of friends, Alistair.
I mean, she seemed like she needed a bit of help. He looks around at the fucking prison. He's like, "This is not a way anybody should leave, even if she is technically not a person right now, but she apparently is possessed, or like in that gargoyle. That's not original form."
Oh, Alistair, you big old softy.
Well, I mean, I help where I can, and these people are pricks. She seems nice.
It always helps to have a big stone gargoyle friend too.
Exactly. He snaps his fingers and gives him a wink, and he keeps moving towards. He saw Victor go in this room.
Okay. In that room, you find the following: 4 beds, small table chairs, tattered window curtains. It looks like they probably like one of the chairs is actually turned over onto the floor. It looks like they burst out of the room to understand what was happening when they heard the commotion originally with the staffs. The cards are sort of littered across the table. It looks like they put down a hand of Dragon Ante, and jumped up. There's a crossbow on a bed. There's a footlocker at each of the foots of the bed.
Yeah. Alistair would beckon the group in the room and then go back and watch the stairs.
Okay.
I'd go check out the crossbow.
It just looks like to be a light crossbow.
Anybody
Let's-
need a
let's,
crossbow?
I already got a crossbow. That exact type of crossbow.
I mean, there's a lot of beds to turn and footlockers to search.
yeah,
yeah,
let's split up.
Yeah.
Volkner's gonna search this room.
Okay.
That was a prison cell.
I'll grab.
You can search it if you'd like.
I'm still going to
PCs.
search it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
give
for it.
All right, let's see that investigation check.
You never know what you find.
Get some gargoyle
I found a hidden room. I
droppings.
didn't even know it was gonna be there. Right? I had a hunch, but I didn't actually know it was gonna be there.
Aerial help. Give someone advantage or something. Searching.
Volknar, there's really nothing much in this room. In fact, you suspect the gargoyle, because it's stone, did not need to eat. There's not even like food scraps, mostly just cobwebs. Those of you who are searching the other room, you don't even need to like roll an investigation check for opening like the chests or looking around on the beds and whatnot. You find this much gold: 74 copper, 52 silver pieces, and 19 gold pieces, littered amongst the table, the chests, the bedside tables. There's simple personal effects: a locket with like a photo on the inside, like a painted photo on the inside, some sort of strange bracelet that you believe is made out of steel by the looks of it. It doesn't seem very nice, or it seems like rusted, frankly, like on the links. Clothing, simple clothing, nothing really of great value so far as you can tell in here.
We got a little gold.
Yeah. Victor will grab the crossbow just so we have it.
Okay.
All right.
Moving on.
Well, yeah, let's huddle up and figure out what's
It
next.
sounds like there's an angry box that might be at the bottom of these stairs coming to get us.
Yeah.
Like that thing?
Yeah, it's very upset.
Does it have treasure in it?
I mean, Alistair shrugs. He's like, "There's a chance."
Well, let's go find out.
Yeah, let's take a look
At
at
the-
the situation.
Alistair's like, at the very least, it could be worth like a quick look. He looks at the magic people. He's like, I don't know if you ever encountered anything. It could be worth a study. Maybe you learned something from it.
Let's go fuck that box up.
All right.
All right.
Victor, lead the
You guys
way.
go back down into the other room. Oops, sorry.
So this is, we can stand on this part, right? But it's the fuzzy parts that are.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It's like this.
Yeah. All right. So I'll stand here, wait for Alistair to.
I mean, Alistair comes over here and then points across the way. That's it right there.
That box right there. Well, how do you get over there?
Alistair is like, I mean, it's an easy jump, especially if someone like you slaps him on the shoulder.
So.
Should I shoot it?
He's like, if we got range, yeah, let's go for some range attacks.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe all at once, just to start.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Everyone with range. Let's all tee up and attack together, and we'll
Okay.
all shoot the box that Alistair points at.
Hmm.
All right.
All
you-
right.
If you would like to do that, you may do so. And I will let you all roll simultaneously. Let me know if you get above, or go ahead and roll damage if you get a 12 or above.
I'm gonna hand Victor some crossbow bolts so that he can. use
I have a
them.
longbow. So.
Oh, that works too.
Oh, nice. Everybody's getting involved.
Yeah, go ahead and
23.
What was
roll it up.
the magic number?
Woo! I got 9 on firebolt.
12 damage. Or sorry, 12 for the AC.
Okay.
That's a good firebolt.
12 damage.
Let's see. 12. So
So do we roll the hit or we just do damage?
Roll the
uh,
hit.
roll to hit, and then if you get a 12 or above, go ahead and roll your damage. So it looks like only Volknar missed.
Oh,
Aw.
All right.
Hold on,
So you
is that a crit?
guys,
What is that? Oh, it's 17. Oh, you're fucking +7? Holy shit.
that's pretty great. You guys launch a slew of attacks into the mimic, and many of them connect, and many of them seem to hurt this thing pretty significantly. Um, I'm just checking something really quick. It will immediately spring to life as it's struck by this barrage of fire bolts and arrows and crossbow bolts that lash into it, and go over towards the edge, and it will attempt to make a jump towards you. Let's see if it can do this, though. It gets close, but it begins to fall and reaches out and grabs the ledge with its tongue. If you guys would like, you may take another round of attacks against it.
Hell
Oh, yeah.
all right.
Kill that fucking tongue.
Can I swing my great axe? 'Cause it's
Yeah, yes, you may.
I'm still using Firebolt. Oh, another
And you-
9!
Let's see.
I'm gonna shock and grasp his tongue.
Because Alistair doesn't want to go near this thing. He's seen the teeth up close.
Max damage.
All right. You guys kill it. You do enough damage between the lot of you so that as you're like shocking grasping it, as you're shooting these things into it, Volknar comes over and swings his axe through the tongue, and it falls thump dead onto the floor. And Victor, you're looking down at this pretty nice big old suit of plate armor.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you boys want to go downstairs, I mean, what's down there? Have you been down there, Alistair?
Briefly. And then he points to the bridge. He's like, that's the more interesting spot. Apparently, there's that portal and whatnot. But let's go downstairs first, sure.
I'll meet you
Okay.
guys down there. Let's go
Uh,
check out this cool shit out.
yeah,
I'm
let's
just gonna
take a
jump
look,
down.
you never know.
Oh, yeah, you can jump. I gotta take the stairs.
All right, we'll go down a level.
I want to see if there's anything in the mimic other than like mimic guts.
It's probably got maybe some gold. Who knows? So are there any doors around here when we get down here?
There are no doors.
Okay.
There are the bookshelves, as I said beforehand. They see.
Well, then Alistair's gonna watch the stairs. Then he's gonna lean on the wall and watch the stairs while the boys do their thing around here.
Gotcha. There's the armor. It's a bit dented. Victor, if you give me I want to just say a history check on it, actually.
History. Okay.
Tomes are packed into
okay.
built-in stone bookshelves with a tall alcove above each.
I'm gonna start shoveling all the books into the bag of holding.
With that history check, Victor,
I got it. Yeah.
You can tell that you could have the armor repaired. It might be anywhere between 20 and 50 gold. It is serviceable. It is not fashionable, but you suspect that you could be a big old blocky plate armor guy in that.
Nice. Yeah, I'll grab it. So I can't wear it yet till I get repaired.
That's what I believe by the looks of it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll scoop it.
It would probably be uncomfortable as fuck, like stiff.
I will
And,
say, the bag of holding is getting very full at this point.
Yeah.
Is it too? Can I not? Is it
Also
too?
raise an eyebrow and be like, get rid of some of those books, mate.
No, we just made a friend who owns a bookstore. Let's see if any of these are good.
Zusanu, as you begin pulling the books off the shelf, you hear this grinding of stone on stone, and you look up to see two gargoyles turning their heads towards you. At which point, we will roll initiative to enter combat. But don't roll initiative yet. I got to get it set up. There will be two stone gargoyles in this room.
It's just like Elden Ring.
Also, just to get it on the books, I would also take that other metal scrap. out of the bag of holding.
Gotcha.
Unless Victor thinks we need any of it to like repair this one. Maybe save like a couple pieces of scrap.
Kid and a half. So it was like 100 pounds, right?
Yeah, it
100
was a
pounds of
lot.
scrap. Yeah. I might be able to. Let me just. I'm gonna add that other stuff, like the armor, and I'll see how much I got if I can carry it.
How much?
I
How much is
also-
that? Does that like 50 pounds of armor? How much does that shit weigh?
I think it's like 65 or something.
Wow, that was a close guess.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are good to roll initiative. It is 8:32. Let's take like a 3 to 5 minute break. I gotta freshen up some water, and then we'll jump back into combat against these gargoyles. Volkner, I do need you to roll initiative, and then we are good to rumble.
9.
All right. To start the battle, one of the gargoyles is going to immediately fly down and begin to attack Zusanu because you were the one going for the books.
See, the books are important.
They're trapped.
Let's see. It will take 2 attacks at you, one with its mouth attempting to bite at you, getting a 15, and one with its claws, getting a 13.
Both misses.
Both misses, all right. The gargoyle will end its turn, and that will bring us to Aerith. You go first in the party's turn order, followed by Harry, Victor, Alistair, then a gargoyle, then Volknar, and Zusanu, picking up the rear.
Not all the gargoyles can be good guys.
No, these ones are bad.
Bad news, gargoyles. Let me skill touch. Oh, maybe my first miss. 9.
Yeah, that's going to be a miss on the gargoyle. Doesn't seem to do anything to its fleshy or stone surface. Excuse me. Is there anywhere you'd like to move, or you are technically within range?
Let me let me move a little bit.
Go for it.
Are we on a different map or the same one?
We are on the first floor. Let me know if it didn't load for you. It should be a different map than where you were.
Are you guys on a different map?
Give it a refresh. You sound like a robot right now.
Sorry, beer time.
Oh, I ran out. I'm on my last one. Sad.
Beer time.
Oh, that's much better. And can you see the map now?
Give me a
It's
We'll,
in
we'll,
and out.
we'll come back to you for your movement. How's that? And we'll go on to Harold for his attack for now.
All right.
All
Neither of these guys recognizable to the first one.
They are different looking gargoyles. They roughly all look similar in this room. The other one was probably similar to these, but more feminine than these.
Let's try it again. Harry's going to position himself behind Victor, and then try to lightning lure.
Gotcha.
Strength 14. Save.
Oops, I meant to do that publicly. I only got a 10.
Excellent. So he gets pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards me. If he lands within 5 feet, he takes 1d8 lightning damage.
Okay, so he does. So go ahead and roll up the lightning damage.
Uh, 6 lightning damage.
All right. And you can see the lightning sort of course across it, like taking out chunks of rock from the gargoyle.
And so, for future reference, does this provoke opportunity attacks ever?
It can if you positioned
Okay.
it in such a way where. So that was something I actually had to look up. If you position it in
Okay.
such a way where you make them move outside of their reach, then yes, it would.
Outside their reach or inside their reach?
Outside.
Outside.
Okay.
Real question is, how does this work with Sentinel? And the answer is probably nobody knows. But we'll figure that out when we get there. Is there anything else you'd like to do for your turn, Harry? Movement, bonus action?
Nope.
Okay. Double check, double backing for a moment. Aerith, can you see the map?
Yeah, I can see the map now.
Okay. Would you like to have move anywhere else? Just note that the gargoyle was standing here, so you were within range. So if you move away, you would get an attack of opportunity.
I guess I'll just stay in place.
Okay. Then we will move on to Victor.
Victor is going for an attack. He's getting a 23 to 23 hit.
That does hit.
All right. So we're doing 10 damage, and we're just standing here, waiting for it to
Gotcha.
attack somebody.
And as the lightning lord draws it closer, you swing up and into it. It is steel on stone. You do take a chunk of stone out, but you suspect that your blow was blunted somewhat, as well as your sword.
My sword.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Alistair, what would you like to do?
Alistair will drop his arms, run over here, and then look at this one right here.
Okay.
And then point his index finger at it and do a firebolt.
Gotcha.
18.
Finger guns hits.
10 damage.
And you can see that it splashes fire all over it, and there's like a big singe mark across the stone front of that gargoyle.
Bonus action. Dash. Around Zeusnu to here.
You would technically take an attack of opportunity.
From this guy? The A?
Yep.
No,
Because you were.
I was trying to stay out of his range, but I
Oh,
guess,
okay.
yeah.
Let's see. So to here, like that,
Yeah.
and then like that. That's fine.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we will move past that to Gargoyle B's turn. Gargoyle B will. He will fly down to immediately strike at Volknar, the closest person. Claws and bite. Is a 14 or
Volknar
a
Victor.
12 hit? Volknar.
It's not really that close. Oh, B. Okay. I thought you said A.
And 14 and a 12.
Nope. AC 15.
Gotcha.
Would I
that
be able?
actually,
Would Victor be able to use his reaction, like the Sentinel reaction, because his ally got attacked within 5 feet of him? Or
he would.
we'll do that. 19 to hit.
It's a hit.
So 7 damage.
All right. On A, right?
I was on B, because B attacked Volknar.
Oh, let me just double check Sentinel.
Yeah, you might have reached for that, unfortunately.
Okay.
Unless you had a halberd.
Oh, so the creature has to be within 5 feet of you, not your ally.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I thought it was your ally as well. No, so you would not. So we'll ignore that attack roll. Volknar, what would you like to do?
I feel like these guys are gonna be pretty beefy, so I think I want to enter a rage.
Ooh.
He's pissed.
Oh wait, did Victor get hurt earlier or no?
I don't think they've actually hurt anybody yet.
Okay. Well,
But they
Volker's
do look
got-
beefy. That hasn't
they,
changed.
they do look beefy. So
Harry's hurt, but not from these guys.
he's gonna rage up. He's gonna
Sure,
rage
Alright.
up.
I'm hurt as well, but not from these
Um,
guys. I fell.
Red is
So-
for rage.
All right. So if I move, can B get an attack of opportunity or nah?
It depends. So if you move anywhere, one of them will end up getting an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay. So I guess I can hit A, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm gonna smack A up. And is that an advantage?
It would be with advantage because you're flanking. There is one thing to note. It does have a +2 bonus to its AC because of the suit of armor kind of blocking your line of sight on it. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't hit Victor's armor.
Well, okay, I haven't pocketed it yet.
Okay.
Hmm. We can say that you had actually pocketed that. I think you got to that before Zusnu started pulling books down.
Do we know what his AC is? Did anyone try to attack it yet?
I mean, just
yes,
go
people
for
have
it.
attacked it, but you've not determined what it is yet.
Did you have advantage on it?
Well, I'm gonna have advantage. I'm trying to think if I should Great Weapon Master
Do
attack.
it. Do it. Don't be a
Do
coward.
All right, Great Weapon Master attack. I'm gonna roll.
No balls, no balls.
Let's do it. Let's go.
All right, so that's -5.
Yeah.
That is a hit.
Nice. 6 plus 10 plus 2.
All right,
18.
so 18. It does a significant amount of damage. Again, similar to Victor's sword, you suspect that it blunts your axe a little bit, but you do, at least, a decent amount of damage against it. Let me just do one thing. Cool. Is there anything else you'd like to do that was
That was both
bonus and
actions.
action? Okay. No movement. Zusnu, what would you like to do?
Okay, so I'm flanking A. I'm gonna jump on his back and shock and grasp him.
Okay.
Would I have advantage from flanking?
Yes, you
Surprise
would.
attack. Thank God. That is roll a 1, and I just rolled 2 1s in a row.
Whoa.
Get it out right now.
God damn.
And so you go to put your hands on him, and he is trying to dodge Volknar's attack, and you miss. He goes the other way, and he's standing back up for Volknar's attack, and you miss again.
I
so
just
you
trip over his tail, and I fall on the other side of him.
All right. That brings us to the top of the turn order, and it's actually that gargoyle. He is fully focused on Victor and Volknar, who have their weapons bared against him at this time. He will take an attack on Victor. That's going to be a miss. One on Volknar. Jesus, that's going to be a miss as well.
Nice.
It's funny, these guys are relatively beefy, and yet they kind of suck. Aerith, what would you like to do?
Let's see. I think we're gonna use the spell slot.
Oh shit.
You gonna do the thing?
Shit's getting real.
We're casting guiding bolt.
All right, let's see it.
Second level. Does a 25 hit?
It very much hits.
23 damage.
Oh.
All right, that was against A. Your holy light lances forth and takes large stone chunks and blasts them over the heads of Victor, Volknar, and Harry. You can see the stone hitting onto the stairs and cascading backwards, and one piece of it actually hits the gargoyle the other gargoyle on the other side and seems to take a small chunk out of him as well.
Splash damage.
Yeah, and it lights up the room for a moment, and then everything seems dimmer because of it when it leaves. Is there anything else you would like to do? Bonus or movement?
No.
Yeah, that was pretty epic. Harry, what would you like to do?
Let's go with um.
Goddamn
I
laser
guess
chicken.
yeah, I'm just gonna fire a ray of frost.
Okay.
For a 23
That
Wow.
hits.
All the spellcasters are hitting.
I just rolled
and
2 nat ones.
2 damage.
Everybody but Zeusanu is hitting in a
And
big way.
that was on A.
That was on the one. Yeah, A. Yep.
Okay. And the ray of frost hits him. He is slowed for half damage, or half speed. Is that right?
I think -10.
Gotcha.
-10.
All right, so he's slowed down a little bit. Movement or bonus action?
No, just and its speed is reduced by 10 feet till the start of your next turn.
Cool. All right, then on to Victor. Alistair, you're on deck. Victor, what would you like to do?
Victor's going to attack A for 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
And then 12 damage on A.
12, you say?
12 damage, yep.
Go ahead and describe your kill.
We'll stab it in the chest. I don't know if I can stab it. I mean, my sword's probably getting all fucked up, so I'm a little upset about it, but I'll get over it.
Okay.
I'll mend it.
And as you blast this gargoyle in the chest, it's sort of like Dark Souls or Elden Ring style, where you sort of like grab its shoulder and just like shove as hard as you can. The stone actually cracks, and then you push harder, and it bursts apart. And you realize that Aerith's spell had sort of weakened it structurally on the backside, allowing you to then sort of burst through from the front. The gargoyle shatters into a dozen pieces onto the floor and is motionless.
All right. So then I still got my movement, right? So
You do.
we'll get in this thing's face. Sup? And then end turn.
All right.
I have a question because of all this, like, blunting of the weapons.
Yeah.
Like, is there a like a mastery or something that I could learn of how to sharpen weapons before battle for advantage rolls or extra damage or something?
Maybe that's
You could
not actually
poison 'em.
something. It's not something I'd considered necessarily. I would say that generally speaking,
There's mechanics within the game for stuff like that.
yeah, like magic weapons don't dull, I would say, whereas your weapons would potentially need repair over time.
Yeah, we have stock stuff.
I use my alchemist supplies.
We don't got the fancy shit yet.
Alchemist.
It is it is Alistair's turn.
Alistair, seeing the statue get shattered by the group's, combined efforts, he's inspired here, and he's gonna do an epic run across the room, jump on the table, and then give this guy the finger guns again. See if he can land it.
See.
Oh, he lands it.
That is a hit.
Ah, not bad, but
Does it
could've
get
been
sneak
better.
attack?
No spells. I think it says like specifically weapons, like specific kind of damage. Let me see.
Specific.
Yeah. Finesse or ranged weapon. Yeah, not a spell.
Gotcha. You do specifically cause more fire to like splash across and singe the outside stone of this creature, dealing it that damage. Is there anything else you would like to do? Bonus?
He blows off the tip of his finger because there's a little bit of smoke coming off it. That's it.
Gotcha. Okay. Switching to the gargoyle. It will attack. It's gonna go both attacks at Victor, watching Victor eviscerate its friend. Oh, natural 20
Ooh.
and a 7.
Okay, so
So
we'll get the crit hits.
yeah, the crit hits.
Of course.
Uh,
Unless Alistair uses a reaction, but he's not gonna. He wants to see this play out.
For 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay, not bad.
It manages to bite onto you there for a moment. It hurts. It's not the worst you've ever had. But oh gosh, I don't think
You can buy it harder than that.
it will stay where it is. Volknar, what would you like to do? It can bite harder than that. You're right.
Do I get advantage on my flanking?
Not at this time.
Alright. But if I move, he'll get an attack of opportunity.
Yes, that is correct. Well, you can move through Victor, and that would not cause an attack of opportunity. So you could move onto the other side of Victor. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So then I could get the advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet, let's great rep and master attack, baby.
All right.
Trying to bash him in the back of the dome.
20.
That is a hit.
Oh, I need to refresh. I didn't see that roll. I'm sad.
8 plus 10 plus 2.
It
20
was a
damage.
dirty 20.
Oh,
And 8 damage. All right. Or it's 20. 10 damage, you said, right?
20 damage.
He did great weapon master, so you, I don't know if we counted for the
Oh,
-5 on the
yes,
hit.
That's 20 minus 5 on the hit.
No, I actually did count the -5. You're totally right. So it did 20 damage. And again, it does quite a bit of damage. It does not seem to be as effective as you wish it were, but you're doing quite a bit against these things. You know, you and Victor both, your weapons are smacking these, and you're beginning to see dents in the blades as you do this.
it's like ruining your weapons.
Just making them less sharp, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zeusany, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna notice that we've pretty much got this in hand, so I'm gonna just fire an Eldritch Blast off at this guy while I go back to looting all of his books. 19 to hit, and 3 damage.
All right. It is a hit. You do the damage, and then you begin to go rummaging through the books once more.
Yeah. And I flip off the gargoyle while I do it.
Aerith, what would you like to do?
Okay, we still got one gargoyle.
Yes.
Let's save that spell slot. That final spell slot. I'm just gonna hit him with a cantrip. 15.
Right. That is exactly what you needed.
6 damage.
All right. And the chill touch lances through this gargoyle, and you can see the necrotic energy sort of taking form within the stone, causing there to be black veins throughout. You suspect Victor and Volknar, as you two are the closest. If you were to strike some of those sort of points that the necrotic damage lanced through, you might be able to break this thing. Harry, what would you like to do?
Attack. Harry is going to. Try to do his thing again. Well, lightning lure. They get over here. Try to pull Gargoyle B away from Victor and Volknar.
All right.
How many spell slots do you have? Holy fuck.
Got,
Oh, that's
that's
a cantrip.
Oh, it's a
cantrip.
cantrip? Oh, that's
Yeah.
sick. Okay, that's cool. Well, no
Imagine it
wonder
like
you're-
Scorpion.
Yeah.
If you can get this guy to get hit with 2
With
attacks of
strength
opportunity.
14.
All right, strength 14. That is a fail.
Ooh.
Alright.
Finally.
Yank him towards
So
me.
You both get
Yep.
attacks of opportunity, starting with Volknar. Then we'll get to Victor because we're gonna check Sentinel on this.
yeah.
And two lightning damage.
2 lightning damage. He's not dead.
I'm hoping my boys kill him though because now he's on me.
Yeah, that's the only downside of that spell. It's got to be a
Yeah,
finisher or you're fucked.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for it. Everyone's behind me. I have
Are these
faith.
advantage rolls or regular rolls?
Regular.
Yeah, because it's a reaction. It's not
Yeah,
like
it's
a...
just an attack of
Alright.
opportunity.
I'll just do regular attack.
So I'm sorry. There is a phrase here that says you don't provoke an opportunity attack when you teleport, or when someone or something moves you without using your movement, action, or reaction.
Ah,
So that's my bad. So it does not actually cause a attack of
lame.
opportunity from you guys.
Okay.
Alright.
But that being said, we are to Victor. What would you like to do?
Yeah, so we'll we're thinking Harold's being pretty brave, and that's awesome. We're gonna run over to the gargoyle. So now the gargoyle is we're on its back now, right?
Yes, you do
Okay.
get an advantage on this.
And my so the sword, my long sword, I've been using my long sword. So is there any negative to it getting messed up?
Not yet. I mean, at the very least, you could use it as a very effective bludgeoning club if it really comes down to it. Just might change the damage type.
Okay. Yeah,
don't-
I
I
have
don't
other
know, like-
weapons, but I don't know. I don't think I can just switch weapons in the middle of a fight.
You can drop your sword and pull out like your mace if it's on your hip or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. 12 to hit. So, oh wait, I have advantage. 17 to hit.
That's good too because the 17 hits, but the 12 does not.
Yeah,
So
that's okay. 5 damage.
all right.
Yeah.
It does a bit. This creature's still standing though. Again, because it's a morning star and it has like spikes on it, you definitely like hit the rock and chipped away some of the rock, but one or two of the spikes is like sort of pushed in right now,
Yeah.
flattened.
Well, we forgot there's some with like the necrotic stuff. So whoever attacks, right? Said there was like some necrotic thing with it.
Yeah.
A weak point.
When the chill touch sort of lands through, you were able to maybe see weak points in the rock.
Okay.
Alistair, what would you like to do?
Alistair with his keen eye identifies these weak points, and he's gonna shoot it with his firebolt. He's gonna miss.
That is a miss. And trying not to hit Victor and Harold, you sort of aim high, and it sort of goes over everyone's head.
Alistair begins whistling as if nothing happened.
All right. It is the gargoyle's turn. It is going to turn towards Harry, who dragged it towards him and caused electricity to lance through. And he is going to take 2 attacks. That's going to be a miss, I assume, Harry. And is a 9 a miss as well?
Yep.
All right.
Do I get that react? Do I get that
Harry's still
reaction now?
alive.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. Okay, 18.
That's a hit.
So 2, and we would have targeted the unless that would have been some kind of been a modifier to the hit if I had targeted the weak
It
points.
wouldn't necessarily have been. You're almost striking these weak points perfectly. It's just not weak enough yet.
Okay.
You do damage, however, and that would be Volknar's turn.
Yeah, he's gonna run up and attack this thing.
Or just pound it on this fucking thing.
Oh, great weapon master, because I'm flanking.
Sure, go for it.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm dying.
Oh, jeez.
So it's going to be an 11. That is going to be a miss. You are raging though, so if you want, you can take a second attack, relentless attack, I believe.
Oh yeah, I can query weapon master attack that too, right?
Only the first one, I believe.
Okay. $23 to hit.
That's a hit. Go ahead and describe your kill.
Oh. Just swings his axe, cuts off a wing, and then right into his pelvic area.
Okay, and stone goes shattering all across the floor, and you can see the bits of necrotic damage sort of lingering on the places where it shatters. But the creature lies motionless, similar to the other gargoyle stone fragments on the floor now at this time. Zusanu, you are pulling books off the shelves. Let me just give you an idea of what you're pulling off here. How long would you like to spend looking through the shelves?
How long would it take me to look through all of them?
There's a
Well,
lot of books.
Harry, would you help out? You're a knowledgeable fellow with magic.
Yeah, in any way that I can.
Alistair
How's it-
pops up where the gargoyles are and starts investigating around the rest of them.
Okay. If the three of you would like to make investigation checks, you may do so.
Oof.
Oof.
All right. Alistair, you're able to get through your bookshelf pretty quickly. Zusanu and Harry, you are slower at this, and you're pulling off books from the shelves and finding that many of them are on esoteric and/or very strange and boring subjects. The purple worms of the frozen north and their mating habits. The story of the fire giant and the dwarf and how they were best friends. Like, they are either boring children's stories or strange academic tales.
I was on top of the shelves looking at the gargoyles to make sure the rest
Oh,
weren't gonna attack us or if there was anything hidden underneath them.
gotcha. So far as you can tell, that the other gargoyles are completely motionless and they do not seem to be ready to attack you. There's nothing underneath them, nor was there anything in the spaces that the two gargoyles were sitting beforehand, which I believe was here and here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he
I was
starts
I
find-
was just
he-
gonna throw all the books in the bag.
Yeah, Alistair didn't care
Taking
about the books.
there.
Oh, you're just like throwing all the books in the bag. Okay.
Yeah, just taking all the books.
Okay. And as you do this, you notice that there is one book that feels like a wooden box and not a book.
Ooh.
You
I open it up.
Okay. So it's a false cover. It's a fat tome titled Flump Mating Rituals. An embossed image of two flumps on the cover, their tendrils entwined. Uh, as you open it, there is a smaller little journal esque book on the inside, and it has a little latch on it. And if you open it up, you can see that there is arcane scrawl on the inside, and it is clearly some sort of spell book.
Nice. I call Harry and Aroth over to take a look at my new spell book.
Look at
We'll have to go through this later, see if there's anything good in it. You guys
Yeah, I would-
recognize any of the spells?
I'm not the cleric.
Alistair uses
mean,
mage
wait,
as he uses his
one.
mage hand to grab the book and bring it to him when he says this.
Hey, let's get a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, 15.
See.
8.
All right. So you can grab onto it, Alistair.
I don't.
Um,
I'm not really gonna take it. I just want to look at it.
I know. I wanted a fun roll.
Yeah.
It's got a bunch of spells in it, and you can recognize, like, they're all titled, so you can
Yeah.
know the names. The big ones would be Counterspell, Dimension Door, Levitate, probably.
Alistair's eyes
they
light
are-
up, and he's like, "Oh, this is good enough for me, though," and just chucks it back. And I'll tell you what I saw. Like whatever Nick just told you about.
Yeah, it's all in there. You guys can see it for yourselves in the book. Is there anything else you guys would like to do in this room? Victor, you took the armor. Is that right?
Yeah. I'm just
Are you guys
playing chess, or I don't know if Victor knows how to play chess, but he's trying.
If he's not doing the right moves, Alistair would move his pieces with
Yeah.
his mage hand, invisible.
And the game state is completely broken from where it was. Yeah, what would you guys like to do?
I guess go back to that room that Alistair found that floating statue thing.
Sure. That's what you guys want to do?
Yeah,
Go up there?
let's. I'm gonna do my what is it? Second wind. I'm gonna do
Or
second
wait,
wind real
I have
quick.
anyone who's hurt can take a 1d6 plus 4 HP.
Yes, please.
Is that your healer feat? Is that right?
Yeah. I can do it once in between short and long rests.
1d6 plus 4.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, Alistair kicks his feet up if we're taking a long rest.
No, we're just using my thing instead of taking a rest.
Well, he kind of wants to take a long rest. If anybody has things to recharge on those, then let you know. He wants to take one for that.
A long rest and like the
No,
bottom of the
a short rest. Sorry, not long rest.
Oh, we short resting?
That's what Alistair's proposing.
I mean, I'd be down for a short rest.
I'd like a long rest.
Long would be 8 hours. Short is better.
Yeah.
We're not hanging out in the dungeon for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Tower? It's a magical tower. Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he's
I'm,
got a
one,
heal.
I think
1d6 plus 4.
I think a short is fine, and then we get
Yeah.
and I get all my stuff back. So
Yeah, but I need a long to get all my rages back.
And I can use identify. Short rest will give us 30 minutes, so I can identify 3 of the things that Alistair found.
I don't. Alistair doesn't believe they're magical, but he'll show you if you really want to take a look at them.
Yeah, let's check them out. Might as well. Doesn't cost us anything.
So,
I mean-
the question with the short rest, it's asking me to roll a total of 4 die. Do I only do like 2 die? Or like,
Yeah, you can choose the number of die that you do on a short rest, and that's actually important because you only get a certain amount of them back when you do a long rest. So if you were to multiple short rest in a dungeon, like say we were like in the Underdark or whatever.
I think I only have 2 left.
Yeah. So if you're in the Underdark exploring for days on end, and you take 2 short rests in a day, and you use up all your hit die, and you get to you find like a safe camp, and you use your long rest, you might only get back half your hit die, so that the next day you don't have as many resources.
hmm.
So the resource management can actually become important eventually.
roll your d6 from Zeusnu, Volknar.
Oh,
well,
okay.
yeah. That was a 6 plus what?
4.
Plus
4.
Oh, that's pretty big.
Right. For like a free heal in between short rests.
Oh, so I got 8.
Take 8 from that. Yep.
Nice.
I mean, so we could just pop off short rest and keep getting that? Is that how that works?
That seems
Yep,
a
I can
little.
do it.
That seems cheap.
That's crazy.
Hold on a second. Let me just.
Or is there no like number of charges?
As long as I have enough healing kits on me.
Okay, so
So who used one of those heals?
Like everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
say it's one healing kit too per character. So like, how many healing kits do you have?
No, each healing kit has 10 charges.
Oh wow.
This is the second
Dang.
time this day we've used them though, because remember we used them at the top of the tower.
So you need at least 2.
Yeah.
Totally.
I had 14 charges before this, so I have 8 charges left.
Gotcha.
So I'll just like go buy some more healing kits when we get
How,
back.
how
to
much do
town.
those cost? Are those cheap?
Yep, they're 10 gold pieces.
What? Damn. That's nuts. That's like better than any like built-in healer in the game.
Yeah, it's an awesome feat. I am very
They're-
glad I went for it first.
Healer's kits are 5 gold pieces.
Oh really? Oh, because I had
Even
2 of them on
cheaper.
there, that's why.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't see anywhere though that it says they have 10. Oh, it does have 10 uses. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's amazing. Well, you can only use it once in between rests, right? Like regardless of the type of rest. So there is like a cap to it. So I don't mind actually. I like it. I think it's interesting. It's not
It's
like
ju-
you can use it in the middle of combat, really.
No, but it's
Well,
like
I can
it's perfect for like a long dungeon.
I can use an action to use it in like combat.
To stabilize a dying. Oh wow, you can. Oh.
For-
All right,
And
that's fine.
one action would it be for everybody?
No, one action would be on one creature
Yeah,
to tend
that's
to a creature.
that's why like I would have done it to everyone after like we killed the last gargoyle.
Right. Yeah.
would
Basically-
Oh,
gives
so
you
it's
the-
1d6 plus 4 plus additional HP equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice.
Oh wow, so you guys all get an extra +4.
An extra
So
plus
it's even
4?
better.
That's
Yeah.
9 minimum HP. That's nuts.
That is crazy. Right
Yeah.
now it's 9 minimum HP. At level 20, it's like minimum 25 HP.
Oh, I'm back to full health.
Oh wait, so add another 4 to my already plus
Yeah.
4 I
Yeah.
already did.
Yeah,
It's funny,
you're
we
welcome.
never looked into it. We're like, this seems broken, and then now it's even better.
So I took a short rest, but die didn't roll. Do I roll my own die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have to manually do it.
Okay, cool. I'm back to
You
full.
get a D12 for a short rest. Holy fuck!
Yeah.
He's a HD12 for.
Yeah, the beefy
Barbarian.
boys, they get that
I
shit.
I
Damn.
get a D12 plus 3.
would
Yeah, that's what I mean.
would Zeusnu be able to do mending on like the plate armor or the swords that are damaged? Is that a
Yeah, and that is totally possible.
uh
I would
cool?
do that.
Yeah, Zeusnu, can you repair this armor real quick for me?
Yeah, I'll fix up Victor's armor for him.
Volker comes over looking all shy. Hey, can you help me?
Can you help,
Touch his fingers together.
can you
So
help my
is-
can you help my axe?
One thing I would have to say for Zeusanu, you would not be able to use your short rest if you're going to do all of this plus identify things.
I'll pass on identifying things. I'll do that
Okay.
when we get back to the home base.
Nice.
Zushin is the one-stop shop for the whole group.
Right? Healing, mending, identifying, detecting magic, talking to squirrels. I can do it all.
I haven't seen
is
the
there any-
tentacle out here recently. You still using tentacle?
I ran out of charges for it. I only get
Yeah.
2 per long rest.
Yeah, we've done a lot in this we've done a
Yeah.
lot today.
This has been a very active dungeon.
I only have 1 rage left. Gotta save it.
Yeah, there's probably a big bad somewhere in here.
What would you guys like to do?
Keep on keeping on.
Was Alistair gonna show us that room, or are we gonna keep?
Yeah, Alistair
exploring.
would be sitting down comfortably in this chair and be like, flipping his dagger around. What do you guys think about that room? Should we go take a peek?
Yeah, let's stop eating our meat and
Yeah.
let's check it out.
All right. Alistair gets up, then begins going towards the stairs.
All right. You guys go back upstairs. There you go.
Chucks grappling hook across the way.
Gotcha. And it's not too difficult. After a few attempts, you're able to do it. If you fail on the first one, the grappling hook secure. At a minimum, one of the bird boys could fly across. Therefore, we don't need to roll for it.
Yeah.
A lot of you are able to either swing over or fly over, and so you can get to the other side without really needing to do another check.
Okay. Alistair would push the
Wow.
burly boys forward and say, "It's that way." As just sort of leading them towards where we need to go.
All right. In that room again, there is a stone. There's a stone statue. As you enter this, there's like a little landing to stand on, the type of thing where Luke and Leia would swing across. There are a set of stairs. The set of stairs that goes up above the statue. The set of stairs that goes down, around to the left, goes down into what is very clearly a pit of garbage down below. As you enter the room, the stone statue begins to levitate 1 foot and intones in the following warning in common. I am Dulak Kolat, the great wizard and master of this tower. How dare you invade my home? Leave at once or be destroyed by magic beyond your comprehension. Harry, can you see this from your vantage point through the door?
Harry might be like peeking from afar. Yeah.
Give me an Arcana check. Um, Volknar and Victor, as you guys step onto the platform, it's almost like a disco ball of like sort of lights sort of flashes around everywhere. The light passes over you. It does not hurt you, but it is surprising and alarming.
Well,
Harry,
Can Volknar take Victor's hand and start dancing?
it's up to Victor.
yeah, Victor does not accept this offer of dance. Okay, let's get serious here, Volknar. Something's talking to us here. Okay.
Harry, you can tell that it's dancing lights.
Volknar
It's,
dances by
it's all
himself,
a show.
waiting for Victor
Yeah.
to come around.
At the very least, the lights are a show. And the statue just continues to levitate there in front of you guys. Nothing is happening at this point.
Okay.
Besides the lights.
Harry starts to approach behind Victor. And,
Yeah, Alistair
kinda
runs
takes
by
a
and
look-
starts going up the stairs.
Harry kind of takes a look around to see if can notice anything else. Out of the ordinary that might be a facade, potentially.
I mean, nothing's happening. There are no like offensive spells being cast, whether it's from the
Yeah.
statue or from other locations. Down below,
You said
you
this
can.
went down to trash, right?
Yeah,
Can you get to the statue?
you could drop down. Like, I mean, the birds could fly over if they so wished. You could try to like drop down off of the stairway, or you could try to like make the jump.
Guess Harry would just wait to see what happened.
Nothing else is really happening at this time.
Well.
And eventually, after about 2 more minutes, the statue stops levitating and the lights sort of fade away. And you're all just standing in this room.
And
Alistair,
smell.
Alistair shrugs like, I guess maybe we ought to take a closer look. And before he jumps over, he kind of gives a quick look to see if this might fall if he were to step on it.
You do you want me to go?
Yeah, he'd signal Bird Boy. He's like, yeah, why don't you come on over here, take a peek?
Fly over and gingerly set down in front of the statue.
Okay. It seems to be a solid stone ledge like the other one.
I'm going to investigate it closely.
Okay, roll an investigation check. Victor, are you going downstairs?
I'm thinking about it. I mean,
The smell is pretty bad.
Dirty 20.
Zusanu, Are you looking for anything in particular on the statue, or just checking out the area to make sure it's not trapped? What's the idea here?
I guess I'm looking for any like buttons or moving parts or anything that like stands out from the statue.
Nothing in particular. It actually seems like a relatively well-made carved stone statue. Any magic that was emanating from it beforehand seems to have stopped for the time being. Uh,
Alistair holds up his hand, shows him the ring. He's like, "Do you see any holes for this? Any places this might fit?"
I don't think I did.
there are no places for the ring that seemingly would fit it based on your investigation check.
Okay.
Maybe downstairs is the way. What's can I look like can we look down and see what's down there?
Yeah. Um, Ankle-deep refuse seems to fill this chamber. You do notice on one side that black scorch marks stretch from floor to ceiling along the walls and stairs, leading up across underneath the stairs where Alistair's standing. So it's almost as if there was like a big fire flame that did something there to hurt the wall.
Which wall was that?
That would be right in this area beneath
Like
you,
next to me or lower?
underneath the stairs where you're
Oh.
standing.
And there's no like platform there?
Nope. It's just like from floor into ceiling underneath. And Victor has a really good sight of it actually from where he's standing.
I feel like there's a trap somewhere in this room. We just gotta find it.
Want me to go down the
There are
stairs?
stairs.
I mean,
Just to mention as well, there are stairs that go up still from where Alistair's standing.
yeah, Alistair is like reminding him, he's like, "There's a portal here somewhere," as he's walking upstairs.
Oh yeah, let's I'd fly back over. Let's go upstairs then.
Okay. Well then let's change it to what floor are we on? I think we need to go to floor 3.
Alistair's very familiar with portals, even though the group doesn't really know that.
This is true. All right, so you guys will be in this area here.
I have my Misty Step back now.
You get your spell slots on short rest too?
No, just Misty Step because it's like built
Oh.
in.
All right, so you guys are in this area. Harry, Faulkner, Alistair, and the Zeusanu figure. As you climb the steps into this area, this room has the following features. A tall oak bookshelf holds a few dozen books. Above the bookshelf hangs a beautifully crafted sign that reads Dulark in common. It's 20 feet.
Alistair like puts his hands up. He's like, "Hold on a sec, boys. Keep going if you're still going."
That's it. Go ahead.
And
Zeus would stop with his hand already halfway to the books.
he'd be like, "Hold on a second. Remember what happened last time?" And they snap his fingers, and you see his mage hand appear. And he's gonna look for traps before we start touching
I'm
this.
sorry, guys. I put you on the wrong side.
Oh,
that it literally goes the other way around. That's my bad. We will flip it. Just put you guys over here.
Oh, there's a bookcase there.
There is a bookcase there.
ah, jeez.
That's fine. We'll just fix this real fast. Poor design and description on my part.
Well, it looks like I would have done the same thing either way.
Yes. Yeah.
Is it a big bookshelf?
It's a pretty big bookshelf. So this is the description again is this time a tall oak bookshelf contains a few scattered books but is mostly bare. Above the bookshelf hangs a beautifully crafted sign that reads Alcidor in common.
Alistair looks for traps.
Yeah. Looks like you got some books here, fellas.
I'll set my mage hand to back up his mage hand.
Gotcha.
What should I roll for that?
Just an investigation check, I would say.
18.
Really, nothing seems to poke out at you. The books all appear relatively mundane. There doesn't seem to be any like trapdoor stuff anywhere. Not sure what's going on here.
I put all
Vol-
the books into my bag.
Go ahead.
Volknar wants to hit the bookshelf with his axe. He just doesn't like it.
Gotcha. It collapses in the point where you hit it with your axe. You actually like splinter the wood on one of the shelves and burst right through it.
And from what we can understand, this is a dead end, right?
From what you can see, this is a dead end.
Alistair's gonna go ahead and use his mage hand, see if he can interact with these things at all, see if they move.
Go ahead. Give me a. I'm gonna say give me another investigation check.
Okay. Eesh.
Not based on what you can tell.
Hmm.
Alistair snaps, his mage hand is gone now. He leans against the wall, he's like, I don't know.
Alright,
Seems to be a
kick
dead
up-
end.
Let me kick up the rug.
Pick up the rug. What are you
Yeah, I
doing
don't-
specifically?
Just to see if there's anything under it.
Yeah. Go ahead and give an investigation check.
I find nothing.
There's a lot of dust. And as you pull the rug aside, you actually give like a bit of a coughing fit from all the dust. Who has a passive perception of 14 or higher? Would that be Aerith?
I think it might be me. Let me check.
Should be you.
Passive perception is 15.
Okay. As the rug is pulled aside, you notice relatively quickly a set of scratch marks on the stone under the rug that was only visible once the rug was sort of like pulled back in this area on one of the slabs.
Wait, you're saying there's like scratch marks?
Scratch marks on the edge of the stone slab in this area. That the when you pulled the rug aside, you were finally able to see.
Let me. What happens if I try and pull up that slab?
So you can actually get your fingers in between the two slabs, which is a little unusual because it doesn't seem like that's the case for like these other portions of these slabs here. And as you begin to you try to lift it up. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can lift it up a little bit, and it comes easily. In fact, it seems to be on, like you're like pulling it up, and it seems that as you do so, it's unlocking something, and there is a trap door that opens here.
Oh, damn.
So I'll put that there, and now we will reveal the rest of this room.
Hey, what'd
Good
you
thing-
guys find?
Good thing he kept going. Alistair gave up.
Looks like there was something secret here the whole time.
Oh, who'd have thunk?
I put all of those books into my bag.
Okay, so as you guys enter that room, that is a tall oak bookshelf holds a few dozen books. Above the bookshelf hangs a beautifully crafted sign that reads Dulark. Um, Again, the books are mostly mundane. One or two of them actually begins to come off the shelf, and they attempt to fly with their covers. But whatever magic is imbuing them causes them to like flap once or twice and then just fall feebly to the rug, the carpeted floor on the ground there, and then just sort of twitch and stop.
I put those ones into my own little like personal backpack.
Okay. There
That's-
was three books of different sizes.
Yeah.
One seems to be a dictionary, a dwarvish dictionary. One was a common book about jackalopes, a
Oh,
cross.
I speak
Magic.
Dwarvish.
Oh, do you? Okay. The Jackalope book is about a magical hybrid of rabbit deer, and the third book was actually a blank journal.
As this is all happening, Alistair is like scratching his chin and looking at the rug in this room.
I'll step off the rug so that Alistair can.
He cannot. He looks at. He's like, probably worth a look. And pops
Uh,
pops open the rug.
There's a lot of dust everywhere. Um, you don't see anything in a similar vein as what you saw before. There's no like
I-
scratch marks or anything.
Yeah, I figure not.
There's a set of stairs that head up, however.
Victor, you want to lead the way?
Sure.
All right.
Volknar will follow behind Victor.
Wait, so are you wearing that plate armor now?
I mean, you fixed it, so I'm wearing it. I have it
What-
on, yeah.
What was your AC from the armor before you put on the plate armor, and what does it go
Before
up to this?
it was 19, now it's 21.
Okay.
Damn.
Damn.
Because of the fit and the denting, like the mending can only do so much, and then the fit would help a lot as well. I'm gonna say that you can only go to 20 with it, so you don't get the full benefit. And
I'm-
once you like have it fitted correctly, you'll get the full benefit.
Okay.
But you do get a sizable boost for now.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take the one. Yeah, that works.
+1, Pog.
Yeah.
We take those.
All right. Let's see. We will get rid of this. Aha. So you said Victor and Volknar are going up in first, followed by the rest of you. There is a teleportation circle.
Let's check these chests out first, and then let's teleport.
All right.
Somebody, should we hit the chest first in case there's another mimic?
Yeah, Alistair would motion you guys to back away and pull out his mage hand.
Well,
Well, he
so
goes-
sorry. Give me a
Oh
moment
yeah, good idea. Mage hands out, boys.
Give me a sec.
here. So as Victor
it.
leads the way up into the room, you all sort of make your way into this room at this time. And as you begin to poke around and explore, a specter pops up out of the floor.
Well, no mage hands.
I don't have a specter. It's actually going to be a specter and 4 flying snakes. It's a spectator. My bad. Oh, so it's that guy. I actually might have that.
This has been like a cool dungeon that I did not
Right?
expect to run into when we went down that door.
Yeah, this is a very cool dungeon.
Well, it's one of the main, like, 3 factions.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was gonna be straight up like the headquarters.
So
Okay.
anyone who's wearing a ring right now probably should not go into the circle.
True.
Really.
Who is wearing the rings?
You?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's Victor Volknar and I believe Zusanu, but I'm not actually sure
Alistair.
if that's right. Oh, it's Alistair.
Oh yeah. Because like I came when I had him, I was invisible, and I basically just dropped them like out of thin air in front of both of them, and then like came up behind them when they saw them and then put them on, boys.
All right, so you've got these flying snakes here. I just need to build the encounter really fast here, but you guys will be able to roll initiative shortly.
Shh, I jumped the gun.
I almost did.
Circle. All right, let's see. All right, go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh,
Vic.
he crit.
But
Yeah,
I can't
seriously.
go in there, apparently. I don't know.
I mean, we all have been told that the rings have something to do with activating the portal.
Yeah.
That's what we know.
You can always like take the ring off.
Yeah, we could. But
Give it to one of like the ranged guys.
it's common
Give
knowledge
Harry.
between the group though. We all know that like what might happen.
Can I get initiative from Volknar and Aerith? There's
You want it
Volknar.
from me?
13.
Oh, sharing a turn, Volknar. There we go.
Oh yeah.
And there's Aerith. Cool. All right, so starting with Victor, what would you like to do? There are 4 flying snakes in the air, followed by a spectator, which is um, it's effectively a smaller version of a beholder.
All
You,
right.
you can play your character dumb and just run in the circle too. That'd be pretty cool.
That could be entertaining.
What it?
I mean, for everyone except you, probably.
No, it'll be funny because then I'll follow you and then they'll all die because they won't have the beefy boys.
Okay. We'll go. Let's go. Let's. Fuck it. Let's take a slice of it out of the weird eye thing in the middle.
Okay. Stepping into the circle, nothing happens. And you make your attack against the spectator.
Yeah, I got an 11.
That is a miss, sadly.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
We'll end here, right in front of everything.
Okay. One of the flying snakes, and let me just. One of the flying snakes is going to go for you, Victor, the closest one. It is going to use its confusing ray. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Wisdom. Got 5.
Okay. So you cannot take reactions until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
On your turn, you cannot move, and it uses actions to make a against a rin. Oh wow. Okay, I'm gonna send this to you so you can see what it's going on here.
Oh, I mean, it started off not bad, but now I'm a little scared.
So there's kind of a lot. So if you use your melee or ranged attack, you do so randomly against a determined creature within range.
Oh, okay.
That would be the first snake next to you. The second snake next to you is actually going to go as well. These guys rolled pretty high initiatives. It will use against Alistair because it doesn't like the fact that it's getting surrounded. Can I get a Constitution saving throw, please, Alistair?
Yeah. Let's do that. 13.
That is a save. So you are going to take half damage.
Okay. Let's see it.
Ooh, 3d10.
Yeah, that's rough.
So you will take 9 points of damage of necrotic
Okay.
from its wounding ray.
Yikes. Okay.
That one, I don't think it'll. I think it'll just stay where it is. Go ahead, Volknar. What would you like to do?
Did Victor take his ring off to step into the circle or not?
I did not.
Alright, you attack the big boy?
Yeah, I went for the thing in the middle.
Alright. I'll rage. This seems like the big battle. This seems like the big battle. Because it's a beholder. Do I get flanking here?
I'm
Or
gonna say no based on where everyone well.
or is there anywhere I can be to flank?
So you could be here to flank for sure.
Okay. I'll do that then. Great weapon master attack.
Okay.
Advantage roll. Ugh. Oh my god. It's gross.
That's pretty brutal. It is a miss. Is there anything else you would? Well, you're raging. Oh, you just raged, so
Yeah, I just raged.
okay. All good where you are then?
Um, yeah.
Okay. Susanu, what would you like to do?
I guess I'll take a crossbow shot at the big guy.
All right.
I'll move over here. 18.
That is a hit.
6 damage.
All right. 6 damage against him. And it hurts him. It's pretty good. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope, that's it.
All right. One of the other flying snakes, and you guys can begin to see this. You didn't fully see it beforehand. Actually, no, I'll wait on that until the end of this round. This one will. I need Volknar to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
17.
That is good enough. You are not paralyzed. The paralyzing ray shot by this snake does not take hold. That'll be that turn. Alistair, what would you like to do?
Alistair, you know, sensing that potentially him bringing his ring in a circle may teleport the lads, he decides to take off his ring and drop it on the ground,
Bonus
and
action.
then and then go for a stab on oh jeez. So right now is the main man in the middle the only one engaged?
They are all sort of engaged just by proximity. So, like, if they were to move away, they would have attacks of opportunity against them.
All right. Well, I guess I'd go for the closest snake then.
Okay.
With my my rapier.
That is the only snake that has not gone.
Okay. 9.
That is a miss.
Okay. Well, I think that's it for me then.
Okay. No movement other than where you are now.
Yeah, I'll just stay here.
All right. Aerith, what would you like to do?
We're gonna try and blow up this this man.
Drop it like it's hot.
He will explode. Or maybe he won't. 12.
That does not hit. So the guiding bolt sort of arced through, and you suspect that somehow the magic of this creature is causing it to warp around it slightly. It like dodges, but it also kind of just guiding bolt goes over, so sort of around it.
Okay.
That said, as it begins to lance around it, you can see that it turns, and the spell targets the chosen creature instead of the spectator. Can I please get a 1, 2, 3, 4? All right. Zusanu is a 1. Volknar is a 2. Alistair is a 3. Victor's a 4. Harry's a 5. And then a 6 for Aerith. Who would like to roll a d6?
Who's had the hottest hands tonight?
I don't think it matters. Someone's
Rolling.
getting hit.
Oh, I hit myself.
All right. Go ahead, Aerith. Can you give me another? Actually, no. I think I'm supposed to roll this. My bad. I will roll it with this. Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Okay. So the guiding bolt, even though it like arcs it towards you, like it sort of zips under it and then arcs it towards you, it's not able to redirect it at you appropriately. So it will miss. That was its reaction.
Whack and surprise and tell my cousin to be more careful.
That brings us to the last flying snake. Uh, oof. The spectator did not love that, and it's directing this flying snake to send its target towards Aerith. Can you please make a wisdom saving throw?
I
An
don't
11.
imagine 11 saves.
A little under. You are now frightened. This is a ray of fear. So you are frightened, and at the end of your turn, you can attempt to become unfrightened. Um, and just as a reminder, the frightened condition means that you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of fear is within line of sight, and you can't move closer to it.
Man, it'd be nice if we had a wand that could restrain this thing.
Speaking of which, Harry, you're up.
Ice knife.
Okay.
Oh, he's been waiting for that.
So I used up my reaction already.
The middle guy.
Let's see it.
21 to hit.
That's a hit.
You should upcast it.
For 8 damage.
Okay. It takes
And
the
yeah. And the creature and each creature within 5 feet must make a dexterity saving throw.
All right, so this is for the snake. First snake. Second. Third. Fourth. And then the spectator. All right. What is your saving throw?
14.
So 3 of the snakes fail and the spectator fails.
They're gonna take 2d6 cold damage. So 6.
6 damage.
Yep, for if they failed, nothing if they saved.
Okay. 3 of the snakes burst into nothingness and leave nothing but a snakeskin behind. Then, from the locations where they were, you can see a thread suddenly burst into flame, linking them and the spectator, and 3 of its eye stalks shrivel and die.
Damn, Harry.
There is still one flying snake, but it is the spectator's turn now, unless you would
Harry
like to.
hide.
Yeah.
Harry's gonna hide behind Victor.
Gotcha.
The ice knife was better than the wand. Good job.
Let's see. So that was this one, this one. Let me delete these flying snakes so I have an idea of what's happening here. So it's actually, Aerith, you are not afraid anymore.
Good.
And then it's just going to attempt to bite Victor because it's running out of options pretty fast. Ooh, nice. That's going to be not a
That's
hit.
not a hit. Yeah. Not anymore. It's not.
And it clamps down onto the plate armor. And you would not have been armored in this location beforehand, but you are now.
I flash a thumbs up over to Victor.
Go ahead, Victor. It is your turn.
Am I still under the effects of that thing for?
You were not. You are not under the effects of that.
Oh,
anymore.
okay, so I can do a melee attack and not hit any, like, nobody's gonna
Correct.
catch a stray. Okay.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, we'll sword him and miss him again, and we're gonna end our turn.
Okay. Flying snake. So this is the last one. I need you, Victor, to make a. Actually, let me think about this for a moment. Who was it that did that? It was Harry, right?
The ice knife.
The ice knife. Yeah.
Yep.
Harry, Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw. 11.
All right, big damage coming in.
Uh-oh. Harry down.
Harry down.
Maybe, maybe not. 15 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, he's still up. He didn't go down.
All right. Volknar, what would you like to do?
Great weapon master attack.
All right.
9.
That is a miss.
All right, now just regular attack.
Okay. Oh, you have advantage. Oh, you did do
He
advantage.
rolled it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I got a nat 1.
You get advantage on that as well.
Oh,
So go ahead and roll it again. Yeah.
Ooh, 24.
Okay. So that's a hit.
Oh, nice. Max damage. 16
Nearly
plus 2.
you nearly knock this thing directly out of the air, and you can see that it is quite hurt with these dead eye stalks on it, and now this bleeding gash. Still not done for, but close. Zusanu, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna hit the two of them with acid splash.
Gotcha.
It's dex saving throw 14.
So the spectator got a 17, and the snake only got a 10.
Oh shit! So that snake's about to take 5 damage.
And it withers and dies and leaves a snake skin, and then the burning thread of magical twine that ties it to the spectator burns up. Go ahead. Let's see. Alistair.
I'm gonna move in closer.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I guess I'll go for the rapier on the main guy again.
Okay.
Oh my god. Not gonna hit.
Yeah, that is a miss.
Alistair, in shame, bows his head and stays where he is.
Just start going
Alright.
through the chest. We'll take care of this thing.
Aerith, what would you like to do?
Little me.
Mm-hmm.
We're casting Chill Touch.
Okay.
27.
Ooh, it's a crit.
That is a
Shit.
critical hit.
And good damage.
All right, go ahead and describe your kill.
What exactly is it? A snake?
It's just the like floating spectator left. So kind of a bit of a beholder-looking creature.
Meatball with eyes.
I think it like starts to like my necrotic touch hits it, and it starts to like decay. You can like see its insides.
Gotcha. And it swells a bit, pushing some of you away for a moment, and then like deflates and shrivels in on itself, and is no more. I'm gonna say we will pick it up in this room next session. You guys can search the chests and do any investigation that you would like. Maybe figure out the teleportation circle, and we'll go from there next time.
Word.
Cool.
Sounds
See you
good.
guys.